This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast, or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Welcome, everybody, to the Oklahoma Sports Network. You're watching Cash Bulldog football. Made the trip north to Oklahoma City to Spiegel Stadium this week. Billy Palmer along with J.W. DeSilver. So we go into district play last week, go up to Woodward, get the win, and now we step back out of district again.
Yeah. Western Heights decided they did not want to compete in district football play this year, as many other schools have done around the state recently. So you get here, you're going back down. 5A Southeast also had Guyman do that in their district, so kind of perfect match. Both the bye weeks opened up perfectly. Get your 10th game in against the Southeast Spartans.
You're watching the countdown to kickoff, brought to you by Hillary Communications. Hillary Communications with telephone, internet, and Hillary TV, always innovating because every community matters. For service area or to find out how they can provide to you, call 580-529-5000. So we have the Southeast Spartans out of 5A2, a high-scoring team averaging about 56 points a game, coming into the game at 3-1 against the 4A1 Cash 2-2 Bulldogs. We'll be back here in just a minute on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, and my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American Airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown, Jr. Come join us.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Bar S Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Becker Raybon Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of Southwest Oklahoma since 1940 and is owned by the Raybon family.
We believe family ownership makes a great difference in the care and service your family receives. Their staff is eager to find ways to assist you. Whether it's with live streaming or benefit assistance, we can help. When it comes to measuring personal levels of service, there are other funeral homes, and then there is ours, Becker Raybon Funeral Home, 1502 Fort Sill Boulevard.
Back here at Spiegel Stadium, where we're getting set for kickoff between the Cache Bulldogs and the Southeast Spartans here in Oklahoma City. It's a beautiful night. Get to see downtown Oklahoma City. You know, it's a little different than the mountain view that we have at Ulrich Stadium, but it's still pretty nonetheless. You know, we also don't see a lot of east-west stadiums. Of course, Cameron is one that's east-west, but most of the stadiums we see run north to south, and so you know that sun could be an issue on kickoff a little bit. At least for part of this game. We've got a lot to talk about tonight. Again, stepping out of district play after the win against Woodward to start 1-0 and 4A1 against the Southeast Spartans, a high-scoring team. And I'm sure JW has a lot to say. As we have the Lawton Heritage Pharmacy keys to the game, a locally owned pharmacy dedicated to providing personalized service at an affordable price. Lawton Heritage Pharmacy is proud to be your source for all of your pharmaceutical needs. They take the time to get to know you by name. You can call them at 580-354-9860. JW?
Yeah, Coach Griffin said last week, mentioned that he scaled back the playbook a lot. And he said he really liked that. It was a big step in the right direction last week, that he really felt his team played fast and to their fullest ability, which they hadn't done earlier in the year. He said that they felt like it was their best game yet, their most complete game. He said that there's still mental errors. There are always been errors you got to clean up, but their most complete game yet. He said, talking about the Spartans, he said that the Spartans are extremely athletic.
Yeah, that's something I noticed on film for sure.
They are going to have to stay fundamentally sound in their fundamentals and got to keep contained. If you cannot let them outside of the contain, or it's going to be a long night. He said that they would like to control the clock tonight, that they would like to take care of the football and dominate the line of scrimmage, that he wants to play keep away, per se, from the Spartans, that the good old adage that if my offense is on the field, your offense isn't on the field. So he wants to just keep the clock, keep the ball. The word of the week this week for them was endurance. He said this is just another test to get better. Talking about stepping back out of district play, trying to keep everybody locked in, you know. Gets to week 4, it's district time, ready for the long haul, and then you take a step back out this week, and he said that it's just another faceless opponent. They can't worry about whether it's a district game or non-district. They just got to go play football. Would really like for them to build momentum this week for this big playoff push going up over the next 5 weeks. He really said that he enjoyed playing on Thursday nights, that it gives Southeast one less day to get fundamentally sound and prepare for the Cache offenses where you'll see a lot of misdirection. And he said on the back end of that, it also will give them an extra day of prep for Elk City for next week, who, you know, Elk City's been picked to win District 4A1 almost unanimously anywhere you look.
And if you talk to Griffin, he's not, you know, this game, it's important. You want to win this game, like you said. There's momentum to be built going into next week. But Elk City is what you're focused on. Also, some sad news. Drake Jones found out today that his got torn ACL, so he'll be done for the year. So certainly our prayers and condolences go out to him. Hopefully he can get better. I know he's a catcher in baseball, and that's kind of his real true love, right? And so hopefully he gets better there. So Drake, we're thinking about you, buddy. Some of the things he brought up there, something I noticed on tape. 2 things you mentioned specifically. You said gives them less time to prepare for this type of offense. Now, they just played Piedmont, who runs an offense that's pretty similar.
Yeah.
Now, the athletes may have more because they're at 5A, and Piedmont did not struggle to move the ball. That's being kind. Giving up plus 60 to anybody, you know, that means they move the ball on you, and it means they couldn't stop that. So I think that's a plus there, but they did have at least seen it to some degree now. Again, I think also the fact that you want to take care of the football. Last week with the 4 turn, if you turn the ball over 4 times against a team tonight, you're not beating this team. They're going to be a big play team if they're going to get you athletes all over the field. And we have seen still in the secondary, we have struggled a little better game last week in the secondary, especially from Braden Castro, Daniel, some of those guys. They perform better back there, but turnovers, you can't give them a short field. If you give them a short field tonight, you're going to be in big trouble. Long story short, I think we might be in for a high-scoring game, which we haven't really had one of those this year yet, not a really high-scoring game. So we might have some fun for you here tonight. That's your Lawton and Heritage Pharmacy keys to the game. We're a locally owned pharmacy dedicated to providing personalized service at an affordable price. Lawton Heritage Pharmacy is proud to be your source for all of your pharmaceutical needs. They take the time to get to know you by name. You can see them at 12 Northwest Sheridan Road or at 580-354-9860. You're watching Cass Bulldog football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
When it comes to showing your loved ones you care, you need the best. A Better Design Flowers and Gifts is under new ownership, and we're proud to be serving the people of Southwest Oklahoma. Our talented florists are committed to building the most beautiful floral arrangements, as well as providing superior customer service. We service all types of events, from weddings to funerals, just because gifts, and of course, holidays. We're also a veteran-owned company. Click, call, or come by today. We'd love to show you a better design.
At Bill Miller and Noble Heating and Air Conditioning, we take pride in our quality air conditioner and heater repair and replacement services, as well as providing the highest customer satisfaction. Bill Miller and Noble Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving Lawton and the surrounding area for over 25 years. We have the knowledge, equipment, and trained technicians to take care of all your heating and cooling needs. Give us a call. Bill Miller and Noble Heating and Air, 355-1811.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Back here at Spiegel Stadium on the Oklahoma Sports Network, you're watching the Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Hillary Communications. And now for our Hi-C Fitness starting lineups. Hi-C Fitness open 24/7 for all your fitness needs. You can see them at 580-595-1769. JW?
Across the offensive line, you're going to have Kenneth Wormy, Josh Galgos, Joseph Brown, Jacob Hudson, and Brandon Price. Then you're going to have Connor Muldowney at running back. You're going to have Braden Castro, Alex Lima, Gabe Diaz, and Kyrie Coleman as your starting receivers. And you're going to have Tyler Harbin, the junior, at quarterback. And then across the defensive line, you're going to have Kenneth Wormy once again, 9 offers. He has offers from Central Arkansas, Central Missouri, and Pitt State are his big offers. Then you have Marshall Blaine at the nose guard. You have Noah Smith at the other defensive end. Then at those linebackers, you'll have Jack Vinall and Tyler Miles. Then you'll see Connor Muldowney and R.J. Samuels at your outside linebackers position this week. Then in the secondary, you'll see free safety Gabe Diaz, Braden Castro at strong safety, and then you'll see Nick Johnson and Tyler Harbin at both of your corners tonight.
Really interested to see what Braden Castro can do after last week's performance where he had 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. His speed is something that is interesting against a team with so many athletes like this. I also think the battle up front is going to be pretty interesting. We don't see a lot of schools in 4A that have lines as big as us. I think we might see that here tonight. So I think it's something that we need to look forward to as well. Looking at their quarterback, Michael Graham, his brother is also a receiver. Rodney Fields is the running back as well. So you'll look out for that brother-to-brother hookup from quarterback to receiver tonight. Again, Cash has struggled in the secondary this year quite often, and so we want to look at that tonight. We're going to take a time out here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Aw, look, how sad. Everybody but you has a debit card, and they're all out having fun, shopping, dining, feeling good. And here you are with crumpled cash and counting change. Not a good look, pal. Sounds like your wallet needs a friend. That friend is a PayMe debit card from Communication Federal Credit Union. Use your free PayMe card in apps, in stores, and anywhere you shop. You're good to go. Come into any branch and open your account in as little...
Feet. We use them every day. Working, playing, and usually taking them for granted. If your feet hurt, see the professionals at Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic. They've been serving Southwest Oklahoma for the past 36 years, providing the highest quality care and combining the latest technology with old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. With 3 locations to serve you, Lawton, Duncan, and Altus. Call today or visit us online at swokfoot.com.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cache Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cache Road.
We are celebrating.
Here at Pam and Barry's team, we've been helping you through the real estate process for more than 20 years.
We want to thank you for choosing our team to help you.
We sold our house at full asking price, and it took less than about a week to get our full asking price with Pam and Barry.
Don't go at it alone.
Let us handle it all here.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
From Medicine Park to Elgin to Chickasha, communities big and small thrive on the ability to connect. Whether out in the country, shopping downtown, at home, or work, communication is the cornerstone of our lives, allowing us to go from point A to point B in the blink of an eye. It's the common thread linking our lives together. You need a partner that will stay on top of technological changes while providing services that exceed the common standard. Our desire every day is to improve and expand the way you connect.
In this day and age, insurance companies are everywhere. Most online with nothing but an app to tell you what's going on. That's where we're different. I'm Scott Watson with Legacy Insurance Group. We are a local team with smiling faces and firm handshakes. We are independent, which helps ensure you are getting the best rate always. We're here in person with a phone in our hands, ready to help you anytime.
Scott Watson, Legacy Insurance Group. Click or call today.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, about 5:45 to go until kickoff. You're watching the countdown to kickoff, brought to you by Hillary Communications. JW got some information for us.
Yeah, this is looking at Coach Farron Griffin. He got his 30th win as a Bulldog last week. 6th season, 30th win. Looking to take the Bulldogs back to the playoffs for the 4th time in his 5 years here. Looking at Southeast, went 4-6 last year, 2-5 in their district. They're looking for their first trip to the playoffs, Billy, since 2003. That's 18 years of a playoff drought.
That's a good while.
And they're looking for their 3rd appearance. They've made 2 since 1977. They made the playoffs in 1999 and 2003. Now, Cash fans have to feel for them. You know, Cash had the long drought of not winning a playoff game going until Coach Griffin a few years back got Cash their first playoff win since 1983. So, 2 historically programs that have not been great historically.
Yeah, not a lot of winning tradition, right?
Yeah.
Not a big history of that. But
first all-time matchup between the Southeast
really?
Spartans and the Cash Bulldogs tonight.
You don't see a lot of Spartan Bulldog matchups. Again, stepping out because you brought it up earlier. You said Western Heights, right?
Yeah, Western Heights dropped out of District 4A1, which is the district with the Caches in.
Which is why 4A1 has 7 teams.
Yeah, and then the Guyman Tigers dropped out of District 5A.
And so it worked out perfectly.
Yes.
Hey, you guys, let's make this work together, and we're going to have this matchup here tonight.
And as you'd mentioned, this Southeast offense has really just lit up the scoreboard anywhere they've gone.
Yeah,
they hang 65 on Capitol Hill, 46 on Class and SAS at Northeast, 80 points on U.S. Grant.
80.
And then even last week, really, as you'd mentioned, you know, Piedmont hung 63, but the Spartan offense still hung 23 on a really good Wildcat defense.
So, yeah, this offense is going to be something to contend with as both teams are wearing the National Guard uniforms tonight. You're going to see the Southeast Spartan, the home team tonight, wearing the, I guess, the more camo version of the one that we've seen it last year at Cash, and how that jersey works as they move it around from school to school to kind of switch them out. And then for the Cash Bulldogs, they're wearing the white jerseys with the camouflage, just kind of on the sleeve. Now for your Wade's Driving School coin toss, with over 35 years experience offering driver's ed courses along with complete lessons driving tests. They also offer defensive driving courses. For more information, call 580-678-3388.
This is one of mine.
Captains tonight for your Bulldogs. You got on crutches there, but still there, you got Drake Jones, number 24. Then you got number 77, Marshall Blaine. You got number 75, Kenneth Wormy. And the man himself, number 5, Braden Castro.
So far, Cash is 3-1 in the coin toss this year, losing the coin toss last week to Woodward.
Coach Griffin, if he does win, typically tends to defer his choice to the second half. That's pretty common practice nowadays. Not like the good old U team. The old OU teams used to always kick the ball.
Yeah, that's
put
right.
their defense on the field first.
Looks like Cash has won and will defer for the fourth time this year. So the Southeast Spartans will be going from left to right on your screen. Cash will be in the white tonight, as we're about 2 minutes away from kickoff. Look at our officiating crew: referee Kevin Ellis, umpire Billy Munger, head judge Daniel Smolinski, line judge David Dick, and back judge Austin Ellis.
You know, beautiful night. Finally kind of cooled off a little bit. You know, finally getting to that football weather we talked about last week so desperately wanted.
We have been waiting for this weather.
Finally cooled off.
Yeah.
Temperature is a 78 degrees right now in Oklahoma City.
And we're inside in a nice air-conditioned booth tonight.
Absolutely.
Got a full press box tonight.
Got a beautiful view of downtown from here.
So Cash Bulldogs come out onto the field, trying to move to 3-2 on the year, get some momentum before getting back into district play next week. We will have that game here for you on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 6:30 p.m. pregame, 7 p.m. kickoff. I want to thank our first quarter sponsor, Lawton Firefighters Association, proudly supporting the athletes from the communities we serve, Lawton Firefighters Association. Now, again, we will not have any game clock for you because of the setup here tonight, but we will keep you abridged to the score and the time. Yeah, so last thoughts before we get this kicked off here tonight, JW?
Just really need to build momentum. You really need to play good, come out, play fast, and play physical. I mean, that's cliche, but it's how you need to play.
Right.
Can't look too much into the stock of it not being a district game. It's another football game.
Right.
Another chance to get better.
So the Bulldogs will be kicking off from right to left as we get ready for the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Come on, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. Since 1950, a Lawton tradition, from burgers to baskets to their famous tea and cherry limeades, with 2 locations in Lawton. Let's go to Wayne's. As Shane Feeback, the kicker, also soccer player, gets set to kick this off for the Cash Bulldogs. They are wearing the National Guard uniforms tonight, so if there are any number changes, we will let you know. But from my understanding, they should be the same. Cash Bulldogs will be kicking this thing off from Spiegel Stadium. First ever meeting between the Southeast Spartans and the Cash Bulldogs. There goes Shane Feeback to kick this game off. It's up, and it's going to be a high one indeed. Going to be taken in the end zone for a touchback. Seen a lot of those from Shane this year, haven't we?
Nearly perfect, and anytime it really isn't by design as a pooch kick, anytime it's designed, he's really kicked the touchback almost every time this year. Problem with that becomes you still got to work on your coverage and cover good, because you'll see teams where you get touchbacks most of the year, and then come playoffs time, big time, you get to cover on the kickoff, and big play happens.
So number 5, Michael Graham, will bring the Spartan offense out onto the field for the first time, with Rodney Fields in the backfield behind him. Twins receiver up top, Twins receiver at the bottom. So man goes into motion. Ball's going to be handed off on the jet sweep. A little bit of their own medicine to Cash Bulldogs on the first play of the game. So Damian Fields on the carry for the Spartans. Be a first down for the Southeast Spartans. Just beginning here, the Lawton Firefighter Association first quarter. Trips on the right side of the field. Graham looks that way and has his man at the 30 up to the 35. Going to be fighting back into the inside and finally corralled by a host of Bulldogs at the 37 for a gain of about 5, bring up a 2nd and 5 on the play.
As we mentioned, Southeast will try as hard as they can to get to the edge of the field. They want to get out in space. We've seen on the jet sweep, and then once again coming to screen this way, just trying to get out in space. Is Bulldogs on run number 63. Brandon Price take Marshall Blaine off the field, look for a little bit more speed on the edge.
So trips up to the top of the screen. Michael Graham still a quarterback. Is going to hand the ball off to Rodney Fields. Is going to met the line of scrimmage, bounces off a drag down, maybe even for a loss of 1 on the play. Bring up a 3rd down now for the Spartans.
It's a really good push from Kenneth Wormy over there. Kenneth Wormy, and that's number 76. Joseph Brown.
Yeah, it's going to be Joseph Brown tonight.
Different numbers. Getting a real good push on that right side. Bring up a 3rd and about 8 here.
Trips to the bottom of the screen, and Graham is going to run an option out to that side, pitch it off, and Cache Bulldogs are going to get him for another loss on the play. Be a 4th down now, punting situation.
Muldowney with the initial contact, and that was a great play with number 63 right there, Brandon Price. That's fundamentally sound, defending the option. He takes the quarterback. Someone there take the running back. No gain. We'll have Lima and Braden Castro back deep for your Bulldogs to return this punt.
Good to see Mr. Lima back there after missing last week with an injury. Castro back deep. They get off the punt safe. 9:48 left to go in the first quarter. Nearly blocked. High, short, end over end kick. It hits at the 48-yard line and is going to be down right at the 46 in Cache territory. So great starting position for the Cache Bulldogs.
Yeah, great start to the game. Besides for that first down on the first play, you dig in, get a stop, get the ball back to your offense. Almost in plus territory here.
As Tyler Harbert gets set to bring the Cache Bulldog offense out onto the field for the first time tonight against the Southeast Spartans. Connor Muldowney in the backfield behind Tyler Harbin. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Assuming we'll put a man in motion here, and that is Mr. Coleman. The ball's handed up to Muldowney up the middle, and he's going to be met and dragging people all the way down inside the 45-yard line or so for the Spartans. So bring up a 2nd and 2 now for the Cache Bulldogs. Cache Bulldog offensive line got a lot of push on that first play as Muldowney still in the backfield with Tyler Harbin. As Coleman goes into motion, the handoff is going to be to Muldowney again. He's going to have the first down inside the 39 down to the 37-yard line for Cache Bulldog first down.
And that's what you come to expect with Muldowney is he is just going to put his head into the hole and run as hard as he can downhill.
Of course, Drake Jones is done for the year. He's usually your kind of north-south guy, but Connor Muldowney can do that as well. Muldowney still in the backfield as Castro goes into motion, and the handoff is going to be into the backfield and nothing doing at all as a bunch of Spartans there in for the tackle.
And this is the hole that Cache get into. The way this offense is developed, you cannot get behind the sticks.
It was Kyrie Coleman with the carry for the Cache Bulldogs. So it'll be a 2nd and 12 now for Cache. 8:05 left to go here in the Lawton Fighter Association first quarter. Billy Palmer along with J.W. DeSilver. Adam Gutierrez on the camera, and producer extraordinaire Caleb Hannabas to the right tonight. As Coleman goes into motion, handoff again up the middle to Muldowney. Nice, good, solid carry. This one all the way down to the 34 for a gain of 6. Bring up a 3rd and 6 now.
Something just a note for later. When that guy goes in motion, you see this near side corner come crashing in really hard, and you carry the kind of lulls him to sleep because you carry the fake out on the boot every time Tyler Harbin does, but might be something you see later as that's been looking to be wide open here early on in the game.
Gabe Diaz at the top of your screen. Kyrie Coleman at the bottom. Muldowney still in the backfield with Mr. Harbin, who puts Coleman into motion. He's going to hand it off to Kyrie, who breaks free. Nice job of cutting in. Saw that a lot last week against Woodward. It's going to bring up a 4th and about 2 now for the Bulldogs on the first offensive drive of this game, and there's no doubt that they're going to go for this. We know Feedback does have a leg, but you know they're going to go for it here with the success they've had running the ball so far.
They're going to go on this empty set here, and we've seen Will Downey come in motion to get this handoff.
It's likely going to be either somebody put in motion or a quarterback sneak, one or the other, and they pull the man off sides. It's going to be a free 5 yards, and another first down for the Cache Bulldogs. So the ball will be put at the 25-yard line now for the Cache Bulldogs with 6:39 left to go here in the first quarter. Thank you for joining us wherever you're joining us from tonight, whether you're on Roku, Amazon, Apple, oksportsnet.com. Thank you for joining us as Coleman goes into motion. And Harbin's going to drop back to pass and got a man wide open over the middle and caught by Tyler Miles, the Tyler connection, 2 weeks going.
Yeah, you'll see that play a lot. They ran that play for a touchdown twice last week. You just almost lull them to sleep with the motion and then just drop one over the top. Great pass right there from Harbin. Drops that one right into the hands of Miles.
So Tyler Miles got his first receiving touchdown last week, gets his second this week. Running wide open. Cache strikes first with 6:27 left to go here in the first quarter as Shane Feedback gets set to kick the extra point. The kick is up, and it is going to be good. 7-0 your score. You're watching Cache Bulldog football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Bill Miller and Noble Heating and Air Conditioning, we take pride in our quality air conditioner and heater repair and replacement services, as well as providing the highest customer satisfaction. Bill Miller and Noble Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving Lawton and the surrounding area for over 25 years. We have the knowledge, equipment, and trained technicians to take care of all your heating and cooling needs. Give us a call. Bill Miller and Noble Heating and Air, 355-1811.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, Cache Bulldogs lead this one 7-0. Tyler Harbin passed to Tyler Miles. We get set for their Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everyone. Let's go to Wayne's.
Real simple for the scoring recap. 6 plays, 5 rushes, the 1 pass, 25 yards. Tyler Harbin to Tyler Miles to make it 7-0 Bulldogs.
Shane Feedback tees this one up and gets set to kick it off. First kickoff he had went through the end zone. Expect much of the same here tonight. Beautiful night here in Oklahoma City. Got to go out west to Woodward last week, Oklahoma City this week. Shane Feedback, this is a low line drive, and it's going to be taken inside the end zone for a touchback. So Spartans will have the ball at the 20-yard line to start this drive. Same for the last drive.
Just a little clarification for those that don't want the touchback rule. In college and the pros, you'll see them be able to receive it in the end zone and take it out.
Yeah.
In Oklahoma,
once
if it crosses that goal line, whether you catch it
touchback
or let it drop, it goes to a touchback right away. So he caught it, carried it in the end zone, touchback.
So Michael Graham brings the offense back out onto the field for the Spartans. Got an interesting little set to the top of the screen there. It's going to be a pitch to the left with all the blockers, and he's going to be corralled in the backfield. Another big loss for the Spartans.
Braden Castro does a really good job with that outside linebacker position, can really run sideline to sideline with those guys, and a lot of times you'll see him make that initial contact, able to wrap up and hold on this time. Get the Spartans behind the chains here early.
It'll be 2nd and 14 now with 6 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. You got 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. Graham drops back to pass and got a couple of men wide open and makes the pass to his brother who's running free down the sideline to the 40, to the 50. Look at the speed. He's off to the races. 30, 20, 15, 10. He's finally knocked out about the 12-yard line.
And that's what Coach Griffin was talking about when he said you got to be sound. You go for the pick and not the sure tackle there. And that play pops down the sideline. You just talk about the athleticism of Southeast. Just
72 yards on the play. Yeah, the yards after the catch was tremendous. There really, Cash defender made an attempt to get an interception, and the gamble came up short. And number 7, Maishawn Graham, was off to the races. Pass from his brother Michael. So Spartans in good position now as Graham again throws the ball out to the right, throws again to his brother, I believe, and I can't see, but I think he got into the end zone down at the corner there. The Spartans strike right back. 7-6 now your score as we wait the extra point. Maishawn Graham, 2 big plays in a row.
Yeah, and I was talking about that. That's that brother-to-brother connection
Yeah.
you were talking about before the game.
So they're going to go for 2 here, it looks like. 5:28 left to go, and they're going to run a little option to the right, and there's a flag on the play.
Blow this one
It's
down.
going to be a false start on the Southeast Spartans, so we'll retry. I told you I thought this might be a high-scoring game.
I can agree with that sentiment. Now, here's the thing is that you make it a longer field goal, but no, they're going to keep the offense on the field here, going from the 7 now.
So Michael Graham still at quarterback. Mr. Fields also in the backfield. Michael Graham drops back to pass those to the far corner of the end zone, but it's going to be incomplete. So Spartans strike, but can't convert on the extra point attempt. Cash leads us on 7-6. You're watching Cash Bulldog football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Waste is dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We are a locally owned company. We're fast, professional, and affordable. High-quality customer service is our #1 focus, and we deliver every time. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Call or click today.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Spartans strike back. Your score is 7-6 now as the Cash Bulldogs lead this one. 5:28 left to go here in the first quarter as we get set for another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everyone, let's go to Wayne's.
Number 19, Timothy Rojas, back to kick for the Spartans here.
We got all the speed guys back for the Cash Bulldogs. See if they can answer back. It's going to be a shorter end-over-end kick. Kind of takes a bad hop, but
Flag down.
Yeah, there's a flag.
It's more than likely going to be offside on the Spartans on the kickoff. Back them up 5 and kick it again.
Yeah, so we will kick it again.
Just the third flag so far on all 3 on the Spartans. That's their third. You had the encroachment, a false start, and then the encroachment on that one.
The Spartans get set to kick this one off again. We'll try this for a second time. There's the kick. It's going to be very similar to what we just saw, back to the exact same place. And it's dropped on the ground, but up into the 30 to 35, out to the 40, all the way up to the 45-yard line. Cash Bulldogs again going to start in good territory. This time it's number 17, Kenyon Hayes, the 5'10 junior on the return, to put Cash in great position to start this drive.
This is going to be where you got to respond back on offense. You know, big play, get punched in the mouth. You got to respond back and have another one of them long drives. It's one of them long drives Coach Griffin wants to see about controlling the clock.
So you have 3 receivers to the bottom. Screen 1 at the top. Harbin still up under center as Castro goes into motion, gets the handoff onto the outside edge, cuts it out. There's a nice block, but It's going to be a flag. After nowhere to go, there was a flag on that play. Let's see what it is here. Nice job of the Spartans stretching that one out. Not letting Castro cut it up. The success they had last week was mostly cutting that sweep up. It's going to be a face mask on the Spartans. So it's going to be a first down for your Cache Bulldogs, putting him inside Spartan territory.
That was a real good effort right there by the corner. That's number 00, Ariante Bullock. Really did a great job of fighting through his block there and making the tackle, but all for naught, as you said, with the face mask.
So Tay Bullock did a nice job of stretching him out there.
Kind of away from the play there. Really don't see that call. Kind of up there with the lineman, hands to the face area, but it will help Cache.
5:05 left to go here in your first quarter. Cache struck first, Spartans second. 7-6 your score. Muldowney in the backfield as Coleman goes into motion. Goes back into motion. Is going to be handed off the middle to Connor Muldowney this time. Spartans don't let him get anywhere. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. So they'll bring up a 2nd and long now for your Cache Bulldogs. So the key for Cache is going to be knowing when to cut that sweep in and to take it wide. That's going to be big tonight.
We've seen Kyrie Coleman do a real good job of understanding that last week.
Yep.
Only 1 carry for him here tonight so far.
So Coleman goes into motion, and he does get the handoff on the outside edge, cuts it back in like we just talked about. Good gain, real close to the first down. Going to be short by about a yard.
Yeah, Kyrie Coleman does a really good job of understanding the running lanes and cuts that one up, runs hard downhill for about an 8-yard gain, make it 3rd and really short.
Right at 4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter.
Would not be surprised to see Cache go back to that long count that we saw him do on the previous 4th and short.
So Harbin looks to the sideline for the play. He's got Connor Muldowney behind him still. So let's see a quarterback sneak or a handoff to Connor here. Nobody goes into motion. This time Coleman does. Handoff to Muldowney. He's going to have the first down for the Bulldogs down to the 26-yard line.
We've seen just a great push from that offensive line up front. I mean, they're reestablishing the line of scrimmage 5 yards downfield almost every play. Really good push, and that allows Muldowney to just kind of follow in there behind his blocks. Easy first down pickup.
What's going to be interesting to watch as this game goes, as Coach Griffin says he wants to control the clock, right? So Southeast strikes big, short drives. Their defense has to stay on the field a lot tonight. See how they get wore out as we go throughout this game. As Coleman goes into motion, Harbin drops back to pass, and you got nobody, so he's going to run it, gets out to the outside edge, down to the 22-yard line, where he's pushed out of bounds for a gain of 4, bringing up a 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs.
Really good decision there from Harbin. Harbin dropped back to pass, and it was good coverage downfield. Almost too good coverage. Problem with man coverage is the defense turns their back and chases, and that allows him to scoot for about 5 yards.
It's going to be a 2nd and 5 now for the Cache Bulldogs. 3:15 left to go here in the first quarter. Not many scores to update you on tonight, as we are one of the only games going on throughout the state. We'll look at the scoreboard for tomorrow here in just a little bit. As a man goes into motion, the handoff is still going to be up the middle to Muldowney. And again, the Spartan defensive line, nice job of closing the gap quickly.
Another 3rd and really short here. As we'll see number 1, that's going to be Nick Johnson checking into the game for the Bulldogs. Tisdale checking out.
So Cache very methodical in the drives tonight, other than the one big pass to Tyler Miles. It's what they like to do. This is what we see. This is their MO. It's Connor Muldowney still in the backfield behind Mr. Tyler Harbin, who's up under center, puts Coleman into motion and hands the ball to Coleman, who cuts it back inside for the first down. He's trying to get more, still on his feet as the pile is being pushed. Finally going to be tackled at the 5-yard line for a 13-yard gain. Take us into the All-America Bank Red Zone. Check out their mobile banking, allowing you to check balances, transfer funds, view transactions, and check messages from anywhere, anytime. All-America Bank.
Coleman did a really good job of, once he got into that pile, hold on to the football. Seen 2 times last week, kind of pushing the pile, and the ball got ripped out by the Boomers from Woodward. real good job this week to hold on to the ball, set up 1st and goal here.
As Coleman goes into motion again, but the handoff is going to be to Connor Muldowney. And again, the defensive line of Southeast Spartan, they've got the interior figured out, I think.
Yeah, real good push up front. Really big up front as well, as we mentioned. Don't see a lot of those big offensive lines in 4A, but moving up to 5A, real big defensive line across from the Bulldogs tonight.
Second and goal now with 1:50 left to go here in the first quarter. From Spiegel Stadium in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. As Harbin goes up under center again. Coleman at the bottom of your screen, likely to be the one that is put in motion. And oh, look at that, it's Castro instead. Handoff is going to be to Muldowney again. No, it's Harbin on the keeper this time, and man, dragged down, not fooling anybody except for me on that one.
Yeah, that's just playing contain. Stays out wide, contains, and brings them down for a loss. Not where you want to go. Backwards down here in the red zone. You're really limited to your offensive options once you get this close to the end zone. So it becomes really hard to score down here. But
so 3rd and 7, though, it's not really anything the Cash can't deal with. They've got feedback who can definitely kick the field goal down here.
Well within feedback's field goal range.
Yeah,
here.
But I think you might be still trying to go for it on 4th down as a man goes into motion. And Harbin's going to drop back to pass and has a man, and another touchdown for Tyler Harbin tonight.
That's Alex Lima with a catch. Missed him last week. Back this week, catches the touchdown pass to make it 13-6.
52 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. And the Cash Bulldogs again, 2 passing touchdowns tonight from Tyler Harbin. I know Coach Griffin is trying to get him some confidence in this running game. It does open up a lot of that passing game. Nice job of going through his reads and finding Alex for the touchdown.
Yeah, really see him come into his own back there throwing the football these past 2 weeks. He had the 2 passing touchdowns last week, and second one early here tonight.
Feedback kicks the extra point. It's going to be good. 14-6 now your score from Spiegel Stadium. You're watching Cash Bulldog football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Do you have questions about your retirement? As a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, Waugh Lavender & Associates can help. With the exclusive Confident Retirement approach, you'll work one-on-one with an advisor to develop a retirement roadmap to help get you where you want to go. Call us today.
Back here at Spiegel Stadium, Cash Bulldogs score again. 14-6 now your score as we get set for another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. Tyler Harbin, 2 touchdowns passing tonight early on.
Longer drive there. You got a 10-play drive. Once again, run, and then the touchdown pass caps off the drive to put your Bulldogs up 14-6 here. 52 seconds left in the first quarter.
So Shane Feedback gets set to kick this one off for the Bulldogs. 52 seconds left to go here in the Lawton Firefighter Association first quarter. So far he's put 2 into the end zone. This one's going to bounce this time. Well, let's see. It's picked up and returned at the 10, 15, up to the 20. And on the outside is the Spartans, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. That's where they'll take over for their 3rd drive of the game.
Real good job of the coverage unit to get downfield there. Here comes this Spartan offense, and as we mentioned, really hit or miss. Rely on the big play, and they got one last drive, and that really shot that drive into hyperdrive and allowed them to push that in.
Yeah, Sean Graham definitely took control of that drive with the help of his brother Michael Graham at quarterback. So Ronnie Fields in the backfield with Michael Graham. Trips to the bottom of your screen, one receiver to the top. He's going to look out to the right again, which he's been doing quite a bit tonight. Slips a tackle to 32. Oh, he's broken another tackle midfield. He's going to take this one, it looks like, all the way to the house. Unless Connor Muldowney can catch him. Another house call, long one, just like we said for the Spartans.
Yeah, just breaks it out into the flat, and just the pure athleticism. They're able to break a few tackles and shoots down the sideline.
Yeah, nothing complicated about that play call. Cash just can't tackle right now. On a 77-yard touchdown. 14-12 now your score. Now, again, the thing is, Southeast strikes so fast, they're going to go back out there.
Yeah,
the defense is going to go back out there and have to
keep
face the
this
Cash
defense
Bulldog
on the
offense. But, hey, as long as they can keep matching score for score there in this ball game. And the two-point conversion, he's met there, and I don't think he's going to get it, so he's going to be short. Try is no good. Spartans strike again, but still down 2 here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges.
And I'm Dr. Nathan Buckner.
Did you know our dental practice is one of only 6% of practices in the United States that provide care from an all-digital platform?
We fabricate crowns, bridges, and place implants with advanced digital technology.
If you want to be part of this digital revolution in dental care, call us today at 248-6700 or visit our website at bridgesandbucknerdentistry.com.
We look forward to providing you with exceptional dental care.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network with the Spartans strike again on a 77-yard touchdown this time, but still trail after the failed two-point conversion, 14-12. So we get set for another Wayne's drive-in kickoff with 32 seconds left to go here in the Lawton Firefighter Association first quarter. Big play, the key tonight for the Spartans.
Yeah, and once again, just going to be how the Bulldogs respond on offense here.
And again, this is a team that averages about 56 points a game, so, you know, they can score a little bit. This is might be the best offense we've seen this year so far as the Spartans kick this one off, and it's going to be kicked down to about the 15-yard. Goodness, the Spartans had a man there. He was gone. Nice job of staying home and being disciplined on the return defense.
Yeah, a little trickeration there on the reverse, and Nick Johnson had to make one-man miss. Just couldn't quite make a miss, brings him down. Still really good starting position here for the Bulldogs.
So they'll still start on the other side of the 40 with 25 seconds left to go, and we have a shootout here tonight at Spiegel Stadium.
You know, that's really his job on the return is you have someone that plays contained, kind of lays back, and did his job to perfection right there, laid back, and was able to make a play.
It's a good eye discipline there to not be tricked by that eye candy and that trick formation as Coleman goes into motion. Hartman looks to the sidelines. Connor Muldowney in the backfield tonight. Drake Jones again out for the year. It's Coleman goes into motion. The handoff is going to be to Connor Muldowney. Another big gain on first down. Going to have 7 on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 3.
You'll see it's a really aggressive box packing inside the tackle box here from the Southeast. They have mostly 8 guys in the box, 7 or 8 guys, and normally don't see that. They're just crowding the line of scrimmage, almost daring Cash to go outside.
So man goes into motion again. They get the handoff to Castro. Man, he's stretched out and going to lose a couple yards on the play. And that's how we'll end the Lawton Firefighter Association first quarter. Cash Bulldogs leading 14-12. We've got an exciting one for you here at Spiegel Stadium. Hang with us. You're watching Cash Bulldog football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Back here at Spiegel Stadium as we begin the second quarter, brought to you by Vincent Saylor State Farm. Life Home Car Insurance. Give Vincent a call today for a free quote, 580-699-2771. Like a good neighbor, Vincent Saylor, State Farm, is there. As the Cache Bulldogs here have the ball on a 3rd and 5. I don't know if you say a super critical play early in the game, but the way Southeast has been scoring, I don't know if you're going to have any empty possessions tonight, if that's going to work out too well for you. As Coleman goes into motion, handoff up the middle, and it's going to be another first down for Muldowney. Really the bread and butter tonight up the middle for the Cache Bulldogs.
Yeah, and Muldowney filling in well for Drake Jones, just running hard, running downhill, low pad level, and first down over back into Spartan territory.
Thank you for joining us wherever you're joining us from tonight. The Thursday night game here at Spiegel Stadium in Oklahoma City. Make sure to catch the other games tomorrow all around the Oklahoma Sports Network. As Harbin goes up under center again, Castro at the bottom of your screen is going to go into motion. He's going to get the handoff, and oh man, nowhere. The ball's put on the ground, and Southeast picks it up at the 30 to the 25-20, and Castro's going to chase him down at the 15. The turnover bug bites again.
Yeah, just great play there for the Spartans. He kind of gets there at the exchange, can't really get that one tucked away, and gets that one poked out, and then great play by Braden Castro to chase him down there and at least give your defense a chance to be on the field. But so we're talking about, you cannot give this Spartan offense a short field to work with.
No, they don't need a short field. We've seen that tonight. So 11:27 left to go here in the Vincent Saylor State Farm second quarter. The Spartans +1 on the turnover margin tonight. Rodney Field in the backfield with quarterback Michael Graham, the Southeast Spartans. Graham's going to drop back to pass, but they blow this one dead before. I guess it will be a false start. It is a false start on the Spartans, so 5 yards back, move them outside the All-America Bank red zone back to the 21-yard line for 1st and 15.
Yeah, 5th penalty of the night for the Spartans, 35 yards so far.
Now how can Cache respond after the turnover? Can they get a stop? They've had one tonight, first drive of the game. They're going to need one here. Short field, 1st and 15. Michael Graham, that quarterback, been very efficient tonight. He's going to have some pressure and be forced out of the pocket and eludes a couple tackles and gets another one free and gets it back to about the original line of scrimmage, maybe even +1. Nice job of making something out of that there. This will be a 2nd and 9 now for the Southeast Spartans, right at 11 minutes left to go.
You know, Michael Graham, almost a Randall Cunningham, Lamar Jackson type, runs it and throws them both really well. You got to be prepared to play both.
Randall Cunningham, that's going back. There's Michael Graham. He's got pressure from the backside, and the ball's put on the ground, and turnover again. Now this time the Cache Bulldogs have it, going the other way up to the 37.
And he feels it and kind of looked like he went to kind of recollect it and drops it on the turf, picked up, and that's the way to respond. Get back to 0 in the turnover differential here tonight.
So 10:39 now, and Cache gets the ball right back at the ball at the 36-yard line. See if they can have another methodical drive. In the turnover bug last week, 4 turnovers for the Cache Bulldogs. You don't want that happening again tonight. Against a team like this, you're not going to be so fortunate to come away with a win like you did last week against Woodward. So the Cache Bulldog offense coming back out onto the field for Coach Farron Griffin. Trying to go to 3-2 on the season, trying to knock Southeast down to 3-2. Southeast, we're talking about this pregame, in a tough district. As Harbin drops back to pass again and wide open again, but maybe threw it to the wrong guy as Castro jumps up, and I think they're going to call that incomplete.
Just couldn't finish that.
Tyler Miles was throw me the ball.
Great effort there from Castro to
he
came a defender for a while and then tried to pull it in, But good job. Gets over the top. Just could not bring it down into the ground.
Yeah, really, Southeast fortunate on that because Cache had 2 guys running open there. Tyler Miles was way down the field open. Good defense for Southeast. Bring up a 2nd and 10 now for the Cache Bulldogs. Bulldogs try to take some shots down the field tonight as Coleman goes into motion. Handoff up the middle. Another big hole.
All reliable. Connor Muldowney tonight.
A gain of 7 on the play. Bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Cache Bulldogs with 10:20 left to go here in the Vincent Taylor State Farm second quarter on the Oklahoma Sports Network. As Gabe Diaz at the top of your screen, along with Tyler Miles as well. Castro at the bottom, Muldowney in the backfield. It's going to be a quarterback sneak, and he's going to be right there. We'll see here. It's going to be really close.
Line judge is standing right in front. Move the sticks first down.
Yeah, they moved it for first down.
He was standing right in front of him almost.
The ball now at the 46-yard line. The Cache Bulldogs. Again, very methodical tonight outside of that turnover, but seen them try to take some more shots down the field tonight. They haven't done a lot of that in the past few weeks. As Coleman goes into motion, he's going to get the handoff. He loses the tackler, cuts it back in. Nice job of making something out of nothing. He's going to be brought down inside the 50, down to the 46-yard line.
Really tough, hard run right there from Coleman, and that's really all you've seen from him. Anytime he's got the ball, it's been that tough, hard running style. Good gain here on first down to make it 2nd. And
yeah, it'll be 2nd and 2. 9:25 left to go. So the offense looks to the sideline to Coach Griffin as get up under center real quick here as Coleman goes into motion again. Handoff is going to be to Connor Muldowney. Cuts back up the middle, easily has the first down.
You know, Muldowney does a really good job of almost dancing. You know, he gets the initial surge line of scrimmage and then kind of sits back and reads his blocks. And you see him kind of cut it back a little bit there. Finds the hole really well through the offensive line.
So again, the Bulldogs just taking their time here. He said Coach Griffin wants to control the clock tonight, and they're doing a good job of offense so far with that. As Castro goes into motion, handoff again to Connor Muldowney, and another hard-fought 5 or 6 yards on first down. You'll live with that all night long.
Yeah, and you talked about the athleticism of the Southeast Spartans, and they're kind of trying to limit that. You know, when you shrink the field, it's harder for them athletes really to shine, and seen a lot of that bunch, real tight formation here tonight. Just really trying to limit the field, and they're trying to play to Cache's style. They're trying to make Southeast play Cache football here tonight.
The man goes into motion. It is Coleman again. This time nowhere to go. I don't think he gained anything. So bring up a 3rd and 4 again. Maybe a short 4 for the Cache Bulldogs. 7:47 left to go. Cache Bulldogs coming off a win against the Woodward Boomers last week. I wish they turned the ball over 4 times, but really controlled that game throughout.
Yeah, just couldn't find the put-away punch there late and only got 14 instead of 15 district points.
It looks like it's going to be an offsides on the defense. So they're going to have another first down. Twice tonight that's happened to the Southeast Spartans where they jumped off and gave Cache a free first down.
Yeah, that's really good discipline right there from Cache's offense to, you know, understand it's on 2. We can't move. You don't move, get the free first down.
So Tyler Miles and Alex Lima will be at the bottom of your screen. Tyler Harbin under center, Connor Muldowney behind him in the backfield. As Coleman goes into motion and handoff again is up the middle. Connor Muldowney spun that time. And again, it's just Mr. Consistent tonight, gain of about 5 on first down. Seems like Connor Muldowney, first down and 10, is going to get about 5 or 6 every carry tonight. 7 minutes left to go here in the second quarter.
See Muldowney check out. Coming in, number 32, Jack Vinyl, finally give Muldowney a rest. Much-needed rest at that.
Muldowney's had several carries tonight. We'll see more of Vinyl going throughout this year with Drake Jones out for the season.
You know, Muldowney plays both ways. You know, he's almost never gets a break.
Now, Vinyl came onto the season last year and did a great job as the handoff is to Vinyl. Runs the ball hard, ducks his shoulder, and he's going to be right short of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and 1.
really tough run.
He's a tough little runner. Last year he came on kind of the middle of the season as a young man and runs hard. Got injured last year, so we didn't see a whole lot of him. But
I think Vinall put all 5'9", 190 into that defender right there.
We're going to see Harbin sneak the ball, and he's going to have the first down easily again. 6:15 left to go.
You've seen that work really effectively because so much is delayed with the Cache offense. You almost always expect to see the man in motion come first. So when you get set and you go right away, it really catches a lot of defenses by surprise.
And Coach Griffin has done that throughout the years, or the few years I've been covering Cache Bulldogs football. They like to do that. Tyler Miles last year, Hunter Glenn the year before that. Hunter Glenn was the king of the 7-yard quarterback sneak. Did that 2 or 3 times a game. 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Jack Vinall in the backfield with Harbin as Castro goes into motion. Handoff again to Vinall, and nowhere to go this time as the Cache offensive line got beat.
That's number 73, Josh Villicana, and it kind of broke through right there, Gets him wrapped up. Good job by Vinall, just trying to fight for everything he could there. But
Connor Muldowney will come back on, and Vinall will check out of this game for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 12 now for Cache.
A lot of hands on hips for both sides here. As this drive wears on, this is really where the endurance is going to pay off here for either side.
So Harbin up under center. Castro goes into motion. Going to hand it to Connor Muldowney. Again, just kind of feeling his way through the hole and still on his feet all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Almost seen a second surge there. He's got to his linemen, and then once it got amongst them big bodies, they just kind of carried him forward.
It's going to be a 3rd and 4 now for the Cache Bulldogs. Just under 5 minutes left to go here in the Vincent Saylor State Farm second quarter.
Jamarcus Tisdale checking into the game for Alex Lima at receiver.
Tyler Miles will be at the bottom of your screen.
Joining him, you got Kyrie Coleman and Braden Castro in the slot.
As the man goes into motion, handoff is going to be to Coleman. Got a good block on the outside, and it gets to the edge and dives, and he is in for the touchdown, but there is a flag on the play.
Don't like to speculate, but it looks like it's going to be holding on Tyler Miles here on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, and they will call holding on the Cache Bulldogs. We'll bring up a 3rd and 14 now for the Cache Bulldogs. And again, Shane Feebeck, if they don't get this, he has plenty of leg from this distance. (14-12) your score. Fun one so far here at Spiegel Stadium. Get to make the drive up I-44 this week.
Much shorter drive than to Woodward.
It's a little shorter drive than Woodward, that's for sure. I think the drive here and back is going to be about the same drive as just getting to Woodward. So Harbin's going to go up under center, trips receivers to your top of the screen. Connor Muldowney at the bottom. Manga's in motion. Harbin drops back to pass again. He throws it out, and there is a flag against the line of scrimmage. There's a flag right here at about the 24-yard line, and it's going to be a personal foul, face mask on the Spartans again.
That's the second face mask you've seen thrown in there on the defensive line of the Spartans. And that one, you're going to have a 4th and 10, and that one's going to create should be an automatic first, even though it's half the distance to the goal here.
Half the distance to the goal, places the ball at about the 11-yard line.
So 4:23 left to go here in the second quarter. Cash is going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
You deserve the best, and the Billingsley family of dealerships has delivered award-winning service since 1963. View our inventory when it's convenient for you at BillingsleyFord.com. That's the Billingsley way. Score big at Billingsley Hyundai. Experience the all-new 2023 Hyundai Palisade. This upscale SUV seats 8 and packs a powerful V6 to get you on your journey. Get yours today at Billingsley Hyundai. That's the Billingsley way.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 14-12 the score. The Cass Bulldogs been very methodical tonight on offense, and the Southeast Spartans' big play ability has shined through tonight. It's going to be a 3rd down and 3 now for the Cass Bulldogs as Harbin goes up under center with 4:23 left to go, and Coleman goes into motion and gets the handoff and might even lose about a yard on the play, so it's going to bring up a 4th and 4. Interesting situation here. I think they're going to let Shane Feeback kick this one.
Feeback is coming onto the field here.
Shane Feeback, a lot of confidence, accurate kicker. This will be about a 30-yard attempt for Shane Feeback. Just under 4 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Snap the hold, and the kick is up, and it is going to be good. 17-12 now your score. Shane Feeback with the 30-yard field goal. You're watching Cass Bulldog football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
So Shane Feeback with the 30-yard field goal, bringing the Cass Bulldogs to a 17-12 lead over the Southeast Spartans with 3:41 left to go here in the Vincent Sailor State Farm second quarter. Billy Palmer along with J.W. Silver here at Spiegel Stadium as the Cass Bulldogs get set for another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. And so the Spartans are going to get the ball back with 3:41, and, you know, they haven't needed much time tonight, J.W.
Nope, 2 big play touchdowns. Pooch
and
kick
it's going to be
here.
a short kick taken at the 37-yard line to prevent any type of return there. So Coach Griffin maybe a little concerned with the athletes on the backside of the Spartans. So 3:40 left to go. Cass Bulldogs will get the ball to start the second half. So Southeast looking for their first lead of this game and can do that with a touchdown. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Mr. Michael Graham still at quarterback. Rodney Fields, your running back for the Spartans. And you're going to see the same play, this time coming this direction, and block on the outside edge is all there, and he's still on his feet, dragged down at the 29. It's the exact same play that they've been running all night long.
And that's a good job of the receivers. Receivers get your blocks, seal their blocks on the sideline right there, and that just springs that down the sideline. And as you said, explosive here, not going to take a lot of time to score, and all 3 timeouts to work with here for the Spartans.
As long as the offense has been super complicated, they're just throwing a little screen pass again to that side, and there's nobody out there as he cuts it back in, and it's going to have a first down. Is there a flag?
Flag thrown from that side just on the Cass sideline.
Likely going to be a hold now on the Southeast Spartans. 3:12 left to go here in the first half. Cass leads 17-12. Fun game tonight for a 1 team against a 5A2 team. Will be a hold on the Southeast Spartans, so they will be pushed back. Not a ton of penalties tonight, but the ones that have happened in Southeast have been killer.
As we talked in the pregame, just the Spartans are really getting to the edge and using their athleticism here, and that has kept them in this ball game, as we said. See how this Bulldog defense can adjust and dig in here.
So trips to the bottom of your screen. Michael Graham still in the backfield with Mr. Rodney Fields. He's going to drop back to pass again. He's going to look a little deeper this time. Throws a high ball, kind of wobbly, but wide open is Sean Graham. for the touchdown. Southeast takes the lead for the first time tonight, 18-17 over the Cache Bulldogs.
Little miscommunication.
Yeah, busted coverage for sure.
They had sent Tisdale on a corner blitz here off the near side and just wide open down the sideline for a touchdown.
So, like I said, they didn't need much time. Cache was maybe going to get the ball back again, and big playability of the Southeast Spartans tonight gives them the lead for the first time as the 2-point conversion. The same play they've been running all night. This is not going to be any good. So 18-17 your score, 3:04 left to go. You're watching Cache Bulldog football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Whitehead Plumbing, our mission is to be a leading full-service plumbing contractor. We have dedicated over 20 years perfecting our expertise in Southwest Oklahoma with our craftsmanship and customer service. Whether you have a water, sewer, or gas line that needs to be replaced or repaired, you can always count on us to be there. We offer free estimates and have 24/7 emergency services available. We'll work around the clock and are committed to providing our customers with impeccable services. Call Whitehead Plumbing today for all your plumbing needs.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, Southeast Spartans have taken the lead 18-17 over the Cache Bulldogs. Again, they didn't take much time off the clock with that one, so the Cache Bulldogs will get the ball back again here with 3:04. It seemed like it was, 3:42 when they took over that drive, and so the Cache Bulldogs try to respond as the Spartans take the lead for the first time tonight. The big playability of the Spartans, again, is just killing the Cache Bulldogs tonight. We get set for another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everyone. Let's go to Wayne's. There's a kickoff again, another short end over end. It's going to take a bounce and picked up at the 15-yard line. And Cache, Mr. Daniels gets to the outside edge, and he's got a lot of room to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. And this is going to be a house call for the Cache Bulldogs. Another score, lightning quick. Wow.
Big response there. That's Jamarcus Tisdale just gets up in there and cuts it out to the sideline, gets out of the trash, and just gone down the sideline.
As Cache takes the lead right back, 23-18, with 2:50 left to go here in the first half. This first half, this last few minutes of the first half may take a while. Scores back and forth. Cache takes the lead back. Shane Feeback gets set to kick the extra point, try and make the lead 6 now. The snap kick is up, and it is going to be good again. So Cache Bulldogs try back on the kickoff return, lead this one 24-18. You're watching Cache Bulldog football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
You ever have a meal so good you want to dance? If you haven't yet, you will. At Gangnam Style Korean Barbecue, that's our goal. We serve only the best in Korean cuisine. We've got several different flavors of bulgogi and fried rice, premium fish plates, and sushi. Our customers love us, and you will too. Check out our menu and even order online. Come on in, and we'll show you how we do it Gangnam Style.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network after the kickoff return for the touchdown by Jamarcus Tisdale, the 6'1 senior for the Cache Bulldogs. And Cache has the lead 24-18 with 2:50 left to go here in the first half. But again, the Southeast doesn't need much time. And so dangerous here. I think we might see them do the little kind of straight up kick here on the kickoff. And let's see where the ball is going to bounce. Takes a backward bounce, and Cash gets this. Cash gets the ball.
Alex Lima on the cover right there, and that's the danger is the up back just tried to let it go back to the guy behind him. A little bit of miscommunication, and it spins backward, and Alex Lima slides in there to recover that, and it'll be Cash football.
Unbelievable. 24-18. Cash is going to have the ball in great position now at the 28-yard line or so. I think there's a little miscommunication with the return team there. As the ball, nobody really called that ball to receive it, and so it just bounced. So 2:50 left to go. 24-18. We had a 3-touchdown score in the last minute. It's a fun Thursday night game for non-district play. As Harbin goes up under center, puts a man in motion. He's going to drop back to pass, looking for the home run play, and it's going to be, I think, tipped. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage as well. We'll see what that is here in just a second. It's going to be a hold on the Cash Bulldogs, so to push them back. Pick up a 1st and long now with 2:46 left to go. You know, you step back out of district play for a Thursday night game. This is a fun one.
Been a shootout so far. See if they can live up to the hype here. It's going to be 1st and 20 here from the 40.
Still 2:46 left to go. As Coleman goes into motion. Harbin looks to the sideline to get the call. Connor Muldowney in the backfield. They kind of went away from him a little bit, and they're going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them. Cash leads this one 24-18. You're watching Cash Bulldog football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hey there, I'm Trent Logan. Just so happens, I like to sell houses the fancy way. Hello, here for paint night.
Sit down, Trent.
That ready? What's the deal? You guys didn't bring your own gear? I'm so dadgum fancy. When I do art and stuff, I don't even have time to take a break. Tender me, babe. You know, you can buy or sell your house with any realtor, but if you want to do it the fancy way, call me. Cheers.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, the Cash Bulldogs have the football. 1st and 23. What's your call on 1st and 23, JW?
I say you just go back to some work and you got to see a heavy dose of Muldowney here. Let him rumble up the middle.
And that's exactly what they do, and nothing doing at all. Gain of a couple on the play. Bring up a 2nd and maybe 21 now with 2:36 left to go in the first half and ticking. Thank you for joining us wherever you're joining us from tonight on Thursday Night Football from Spiegel Stadium in Oklahoma City. 5A2 matchup against 4A1 Cash Bulldogs. And again, the Spartans come into the game averaging 56, scoring their high score of the year, 80 against U.S. Grant. Haven't seen an offense like this year for Cash Bulldogs. Harbin's going to drop back to pass. Tyler Miles cuts off his route, and it's going to be picked off as the ball goes through his hands. So Spartans will have the ball at their own 27 with right at 2 minutes left to go in the first half.
Southeast still has all 3 timeouts to work with here as well to go take the lead heading into the half.
Second turnover of the night for the Cash Bulldogs. And again, you can't lose the turnover battle in a game like this. Reminder, Cash will get the ball to start the second half as the Spartans, they don't need 2 minutes, but they've got 2 minutes to play with from their own 27. And they've got 3 timeouts left. Cash only has 1. As Michael Graham drops back to pass, and again, a little screen play, almost picked off by Cash, but caught and taken up to the 34 as Jack Vinall puts his hands on his helmet and knows we should have had that one. Right through his hands. 1:43 and running now. Ball on the 35-yard line for the Southeast Spartans. Michael Graham at quarterback. Rodney Fields, the running back. Michael Graham very efficient tonight, passing the ball. And again, that little screenplay, it's killed Cash tonight. He's going to have the first down. The clock is going to stop as he runs out of bounds at the 41. Cash has really got to do a better job of lining up against that because there's nobody out there on that edge.
Yeah, that's one you just got to get to the halftime, but make it to the halftime. But only problem is if you wait until the half,
yeah,
it could be a completely different ball game in a minute 22. The way this one's been going.
1:22 left to go, and ticking now as the clock goes into motion. That's Michael Graham, still the quarterback, and going to drop back to pass again. Got lots of receivers at the bottom. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket and chased out as he rolls out to the right and looks up. He's going to throw a man to the sideline. I think he's going to have the completion. Yes, he is. Gain of about 3 on the play.
Good job by the receiver. Kind of a scramble drill, and Cash did a really good job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket, but receiver broke off his route. Quarterback was in trouble, and gets only about a gain of 3 when it's all said and done, but avoids a big sack.
Good job by Michael Graham to avoid the sack and roll out to his right. Looks really comfortable in the pocket. Very composed. Just a junior, so he'll be here for another year, Southeast. Definitely have some talented players on offense at skill position as Graham drop back to pass. And he's got pressure up the back, so I don't know if he knows it's coming or not, but he flushed it out to the left. And, oh, no, this could be bad. And he is tackled there at the 35 as he turned back into the pressure from the backside.
Yeah, that was number 23, R.J. Samuels, filling in for Drake Jones, and never stopped chasing that play down. And as you said, didn't know it was behind him and turns right into it and gets drilled for a loss.
That could have been ugly.
Brings up a 3rd and long.
3rd and long with 35 seconds left to go now. So Cash really just needs to see what's going on here. Officials timeout. 30 seconds left to go, and as he gets the clock started again. Michael Graham still a quarterback, and they've got 30 seconds, but they can strike fast. So Cash really just needs to keep everything in front of them. They run a little ball across the middle, and again, Myshawn Graham again wide open deep and tackled at the 15-yard line.
Flag down. Flag down back at the line of scrimmage.
There is a flag down back at the line of scrimmage. So the flag is at the 32-yard line.
And there's that strong arm I was talking about.
Yeah, and a busted play again, it seems like. It's going to be its block on the Southeast Spartans. That killed a big play, a really big play. Southeast had a chance again to tie this game up right before halftime.
Real common vertical concept ran, and Southeast going to take a timeout. And
we'll take it with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges.
And I'm Dr. Nathan Buckner.
Did you know our dental practice is one of only 6% of practices in the United States that provide care from an all-digital platform?
We fabricate crowns, bridges, and place implants with advanced digital technology.
If you want to be part of this digital revolution in dental care, call us today at 248-6700 or visit our website at bridgesandbucknerdentistry.com.
We look forward to providing you with exceptional dental care.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network as the ball is moved back to the 17-yard line. It'll be a 3rd down and 33 to go for Southeast. Any NFL fans out there? Cincinnati Bengals lead the Miami Dolphins 7-3 in the second quarter. As Michael Graham rolls out to the right, being chased. That was a nice deep ball, and did he catch that ball? Let's see here.
Incomplete.
It's going to be incomplete. Bring up a 4th down now.
Braden Cash did a good job of kind of slicing under that and
so
tipped it away.
If you're Cash right here, you can bring some pressure on this one.
Be interesting to see what Southeast likes to do. You'll see some teams run around and throw it away.
Try to waste the time, yep.
Or you can bring just the punting unit out and Hope you get one off clean. It's what? It looks like that's what the Spartans like to do. Is you see the punting unit is on the field.
You got to be careful on the snap right here. 7.2 seconds left to go. Cache leads this one 24-18.
As the Bulldogs have no one back deep here.
And so they are going to kick the ball.
And it looks like they're just going to let it hop and let the clock run. And
so Cache is going to stay away from this one. That's how the first half is going to end. Cache Bulldogs lead this one 24-18 over the Southeast Spartans in a fun one here at Spiegel Stadium. You're watching Cache Bulldog football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American Airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Becker Raybon Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of Southwest Oklahoma since 1940 and is owned by the Raybon family. We believe family ownership makes a great difference in the care and service your family receives. Their staff is eager to find ways to assist you. Whether it's with live streaming or benefit assistance, we can help. When it comes to measuring personal levels of service, there are other funeral homes, and then there is ours. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, 1502 Fort Sill Boulevard.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
you've been watching the Phillips Music Halftime Show, they now offer the area's most complete music lesson program. Almost every family of instruments is taught. Phillips Music, from lessons to repair and service to rentals, at 107 Southwest Sheridan Road. You can also visit them at phillipsmusic.com. Hang with us. We'll be back here in just a minute with the second half action on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to showing your loved ones you care, you need the best. A Better Design Flowers and Gifts is under new ownership, and we're proud to be serving the people of Southwest Oklahoma. Our talented florists are committed to building the most beautiful floral arrangements, as well as providing superior customer service. We service all types of events, from weddings to funerals, just because gifts, and of course, holidays. We're also a veteran-owned company. Click, call, or come by today. We'd love to show you a better design.
At Bill Miller and Noble Heating and Air Conditioning, we take pride in our quality air conditioner and heater repair and replacement services, as well as providing the highest customer satisfaction. Bill Miller and Noble Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving Lawton and the surrounding area for over 25 years. We have the knowledge, equipment, and trained technicians to take care of all your heating and cooling needs. Give us a call. Bill Miller and Noble Heating and Air, 355-1811.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs.
Aw, look, how sad. Everybody but you has a debit card, and they're all out having fun, shopping, dining, feeling good. And here you are with crumpled cash and counting change. Not a good look, pal. Sounds like your wallet needs a friend. That friend is a PayMe debit card from Communication Federal Credit Union. Use your free PayMe card in apps, in stores, and anywhere you shop. You're good to go. Come into any branch and open your account in as little as 10 minutes or go to comfedcu.org. Communication Federal.
Feet. We use them every day. Working, playing, and usually taking them for granted. If your feet hurt, see the professionals at Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic. They've been serving Southwest Oklahoma for the past 36 years, providing the highest quality care and combining the latest technology with old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. With 3 locations to serve you, Lawton, Duncan, and Altus. Call today or visit us online at swokfoot.com.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, the Cass Bulldogs leads one 24-18 over the Southeast Spartans in an interesting first half.
Exciting to say the least. Seeing a little bit of everything. You know, Cash comes out with the 2 touchdown passes to open the game. See a feedback field goal, and then Jamarcus Tisdale with the return of the year maybe so far for Cash. Just got up into the trash, found his way out of it, and was gone down the sideline, and then Southeast really has been just using their athleticism. You had the long strike on the first run, set up the screen, and then 77 yards and 35 yards on the touchdown strike. And then, thankfully for Cash, on that last drive, in position to strike once again, called back due to the chop block. But it's really going to be how Cash is going to make the judgment at halftime and respond in the secondary. You know.
Yeah, and it wasn't even just the deep passes, because really the screen passes were killing them too.
Yeah, just short, long, just throw it short, getting out with the athleticism, throw the ball long, again, just out-athleting Cash really. And now on the other side of the ball, Cash is really just dominated up front. They just have absolutely dominated line of scrimmage, reset line of scrimmage 5-6 yards down, allowing for easy runs up the middle almost every time. And
so Michael Graham been very impressive tonight at quarterback for the Southeast Spartans. Not a big surprise there after watching him on film. And so I think the key to this second half is which team is actually going to show up on defense.
Yes.
Right? I mean, it's for the Cash Bulldogs, they've been sustaining long drives, and so Southeast is not giving up a ton of big plays, but they're getting scored on still quite often. And the Cash Bulldogs, they're giving up the big plays, and so which defense can actually make a couple of stops?
Yeah, it's like we're playing Big 12 football right now, Billy. Defense optional.
Defense optional. Don't want to go there with the Oklahoma game last week. Thought they had a defense, and apparently, well, they don't have a defense still.
You know, Billy, I think the best two quarterbacks in the Big 12 both call Kansas home.
We talked about this on the way up there. The Kansas Jayhawks, Rock Chalk Jayhawk in first place in the Big 12.
And the booth,
listen.
The booth will be hopping for Iowa State. I would not, do not count that game over.
I would say really when impressive. October ends, it's going to look a little bit differently.
That's what you say. It's the year it's 2007 again. It's the year of the Jayhawk.
If the Kansas Jayhawks win the Big 12, I will shave my head.
I'll hold you to that, Billy.
I promise you, I'll do that. That doesn't happen. I'm so confident. I'm not ever a gambling man, but that's like a sure thing. So, I mean, the rest of the Big 12 teams will have to stop playing football for that to happen. Cash Bulldogs will get the ball to start this second half with the 24-18 lead, and man, if they can get a 2-score lead, that they might can still play back and forth. I just don't know if you want to do that. 2 turnovers in the first half. You turned the ball over 4 times last week. You're on pace to do that again. Limit the turnovers, tackle better. The coverage has been shoddy at best, not very good for the Cash Bulldogs. We got to give a little bit of credit to the Southeast Spartans. They have done a nice job. And again, we're not surprised by the amount of points that they're going to put on the board. We know they've done that quite often this week, scoring 60-plus a couple of times already. Cash Bulldogs do look impressive on the offense tonight. Again, if you missed the pregame show, brought to you by Hillary Communications, Drake Jones is out for the season. But Connor Muldowney doing a nice job of filling in tonight. The bulk of the carries in the backfield. Jack Vinyl also helping him out back there. Maybe the surprise on the offense tonight is Tyler Harbin throwing the ball a little bit.
Yeah, he's really throwing around well. You know, seen him struggle early on in the year and kind of had not really a standout game, but he improved with throwing the football last week and's done a really good job of it this week. You know, only 4 passes attempted. He is currently sitting at 4 for 5, with that only incompletion being the interception, which the argument goes tip pick shouldn't count on the quarterback. Well, they do count for the quarterback.
They still count.
But was aided. He hit his man right in the hands, shoots over kind of a West Virginia Pitt type play and for interception. But Harbin's done really an exceptional job of throwing the football here tonight so far.
I think our third quarter sponsor, Comanche Home Center, West Ace Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware at 6902 Northwest Cash Road, dedicated to exceptional customer service. 6902 West Cash Road. Ace is the place as we get set to start off this second half and this fun, exciting, I don't know what are the words, interesting shootout that we have here at Spiegel Stadium in Oklahoma City.
You know, Billy, obviously, this is my first year calling Cash, but I've been around plenty of Cash games growing up in Lawton, and shootout usually isn't the word you use to describe a Cash Bulldog game. You know, as we mentioned, the offense is typically really methodical, and he's controlled. They've done a good job of controlling the clock tonight, but still just, already over halfway to the most points scored this year, which was 44 back against Altus.
Cash Bulldogs trying to secure their third win of the season before going back to Ulrich Stadium to take on Elk City next week, which will be a big one. That is Elk City may have, maybe in the discussion to win 4A1 along with Clinton. Like I said, for another Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Come on, everyone. Let's go to Wayne with 2 locations in Lawton.
This is an important drive here for the Bulldogs. You're up 6. If you go at least get a field goal at least, you make it a 2-possession game here.
Now, do they want to give the ball to Jamarcus Tisdale here? No, they don't. They're going to kick it short, but still caught by number 17 at the 40-yard line up to the 42. That's Kenyon Hayes.
If you go put points on the board here, you make it a 2-possession game. And then you have Southeast relatively trying to play catch-up the whole game, As we've seen so far, it's been one of those, anything you can do, I can do better. Both teams just in a shootout here.
It's a fun one. Not many other games going on tonight. So if you're watching this at home or on your phone or wherever, you can call some other friends that you have and say, hey, watch this Cash Bulldog or Southeast Spartan game. It's a fun one. You got nothing else to do, for sure. You've got football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. All those back in Cache, Oklahoma didn't make the trip. Thank you for joining us tonight. Can't wait to see you guys next week at the friendly confines of Ulrich Stadium as Harbin goes in with an empty backfield this time. 2 receivers to the top, 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Puts Connor Muldowney in motion. Interesting as he cuts it up the middle and just dragging a couple of guys. And again on first down, gaining about 5 yards.
Yeah, seen that quite a few times last week with that come out in the empty set and run the jet sweep, more condensed, and works there is another good game from Muldowney. Few scores around the state. Norman North surprising a lot of people up early, 22-7 on Broken Arrow.
As Muldowney goes into motion again, it gets the handoff again. This time cuts it back up again, and that's the exact same play he just ran. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 now.
You got the Guthrie Blue Jays leading the Piedmont Wildcats 14-0 in Piedmont.
That's a 5A2 game that these Southeast Spartans will be interested in. 3rd down and 1, right at 11 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Beautiful night for football in Oklahoma City. A little closer to the fall weather that we've been waiting for. As Coleman goes into motion, and Muldowney hit initially at the line of scrimmage, but breaks through a couple of guys and going to have the 1st down for the Cash Bulldogs. So again, just very slow, very methodical. The offensive line, got to give them a little credit tonight as well for the Cash Bulldogs.
Oh, yeah, they've just done a great job of controlling that line of scrimmage and makes it easy to run behind that offensive line.
All those big guys up there, we don't give enough credit on air. They don't get a lot of name recognition, but big fellas, we see you down there doing your thing.
When you put your hand in the dirt like a lineman, you're the first one to blame, last one to glory.
That's it. As Coleman goes into motion, ball's going to be handed off again to Muldowney. Another big chunk, about 7 on this 1st down carry. And by the time we're done with this game, he may have 30-plus carries. Can't wait to see how many he has.
And he might have that for about 200 yards the way he's been running the night here so far.
2nd and 3 with 9:52 left to go.
You see Cash kind of slowing the pace down. We've seen him throw some passes and try to almost play that elevated style of football.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him take a shot again as the secondary's playing pretty far up there for the Southeast Spartans. You got one-on-one coverage up top. It's going to be handed up again to Connor Muldowney, and he's going to have another Cash Bulldog 1st down to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, as I said, you're almost getting close to having upwards of 9 in the box. Free safety's playing really close right here. And that's why the passing has been so successful here tonight is that the defense is so close you don't give them time to react to the receiver coming on their routes. But it's hard to be greedy when you're getting 5 to 6 a pop from Muldowney right up the middle.
You just kind of lull them to sleep, and that's when you take your shots. as Coleman goes into motion. And it's handoff to Castro on the left side edge out to the 30, down to the 28-yard line where he's knocked out of bounds for a gain of about 6 on the play.
Yeah, that was number 55. Jacob Hudson out there kind of leading that reverse with the pool, just couldn't quite catch up with the speed of Castro. Castro gets ahead of his blockers there. If that's allowed to set up, that might be a touchdown. Nobody except for that one lone Spartan was home on that sideline.
So Nicholas Johnson at the bottom of your screen along with Braden Castro. Kyrie Coleman at the top of your screen. Connor Muldowney getting a heavy workload tonight with Drake Jones out. Of course, Tyler Harbin, the quarterback for your Bulldogs. As Coleman goes into motion, he's going to get the handoff, cuts it up in, and gets dragged down at the 24-yard line. It's going to be right at the first down sticks. And it will be another Cache Bulldog first down. Just under 9 minutes left to go here in the Ace West third quarter. Cache Bulldogs marching right down the field just like they did in the first half. Again, they have turned the ball over a couple of times tonight. The score might look a little bit different. Harbin looks to the sideline. Braden Castro at the bottom. Again, Connor Muldowney in the backfield. The Southeast Spartans, again, they're kind of creeping up there just a little bit. Might see Braden Castro can break free deep here. It's going to be handed off to Muldowney up the middle. This time, nothing at all doing. Nice job by the Southeast Spartan defense.
Yeah, you see all 11 defenders within 10 yards
they're
of the
right
line
there.
of scrimmage here.
Yeah, they are playing up pretty tight.
And this could be one, as you mentioned, where they just want to lull them to sleep.
Yeah.
You're already so far down here. Don't waste your bullet this drive, you know. Keep it in the chamber, and then
how many plays is that so far this drive?
This is the 9th play of the drive. All have been run so far.
Castro goes into motion, and he's going to drop back to passing. Flush out the pocket, and I thought they called that incomplete. I think his hand was coming forward as he's going down. He might have been down anyway.
They're going to say he was sacked in the backfield.
Yeah, they're going to say he was down, so it's going to be a 3rd and long now. He did a nice job initially escaping the pressure, but kind of got tripped up there.
It looks like he had a guy he was trying to throw to, just got tripped.
So Harbin's going to roll out to the right and look up and got a man, but he underthrows it. It's going to be incomplete. Bring up a 4th down. So we can feedback kick one from here. This would be a 44-yarder. Let's see here. I don't see anybody coming out onto the field right now, but
here comes
they
feedback.
So Shane Feedback's going to attempt the 44-yard field goal.
This would be a long for the season and presumably his career.
He has plenty of leg here now. Now, he usually tends to kick the long ones a little bit low, so you might watch for somebody getting a hand up on the line. Of course, there's nobody lined up over the middle. So the 44-yard field goal. There's a snap. Holds good. Kick is up, and it's going to be short and left. And so Southeast gets a stop. 24-18. Southeast takes over. 7:27 left to go here in the third quarter.
But now, here's the thought process behind that. In Oklahoma in high school football, any missed field goal is a touchback.
Right.
So rather than go for it on 4th and 15,
and give them the ball back there,
or
right,
even punt and presumably have a touchback punting from that far,
yeah,
take your shot at a long field goal, and
right,
worst comes to worst,
you
not get it blocked, but on a miss, ball to the 20-yard line, and you're gaining, 10
right,
yards there.
Yeah, yes, it was like 15 yards or so, about 14, 15 yards, so you'll take that. So Southeast, again, the big playability, trips to the bottom of your screen, one to the top. Mr. Michael Graham killing tonight. The same play they've been running all night. This time Cache all over that, but they miss another tackle, and he's running free up to the 40, cuts it inside. He makes another man miss, and he's in a race against Kyrie Coleman to the outside, to the 20, to the 15-10, and he's going to take this one to the house. Unbelievable, Rodney Fields. Wow. And just like that, we've got a tie ball game.
Here's what the problem's going to become is that we've not seen a PAT attempted all night, and they're 0 for 3 here so far on the 2-point conversion. So,
man, the missed tackles for the Cache Bulldog killing them tonight. fundamentals. So Michael Grimm still making it down the field here. 7:09 left to go here in the third quarter, and they're going to go for this and a little screenplay inside, and he's going to be short again. So your score all knotted up at 24 here at Spiegel Stadium. You're watching Cash Bulldog football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
From Medicine Park to Elgin to Chickasha, communities big and small thrive on the ability to connect. Whether out in the country, shopping downtown, at home, or work, communication is the cornerstone of our lives, allowing us to go from point A to point B in the blink of an eye. It's the common thread linking our lives together. You need a partner that will stay on top of technological changes while providing services that exceed the common standard. Our desire every day is to improve and expand the way you connect. We're Hillary Communications, your local service provider.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, all tied up at 24. As Cash took the ball down the field, but turned over on downs. And one big play again for the Southeast Spartans. Ronnie Fields took that one to the house, 80 yards. We're tied up at 24 after the two-point attempt was no good.
It'd be interesting to see the time of possession on this game. It's got to be almost dominated by the Bulldogs here.
Well, the kick is going to be to the far side of the field, and they're doing another little trick play with the ball's put on the ground, and that's not going to work. The Cash Bulldogs will come up with it.
It looks like he tried to fake that reverse right there, and he puts the fake out. When he brings it back in, he can't quite secure it and drops it right where it was. Lucky for the Bulldogs, there was two Bulldogs there to fall on it.
So the Cash Bulldogs will start at the 23, having to march 77 yards now. Tie ball game here. Exciting game here. Tyler Harbin still at quarterback with trips to the bottom of your screen. Castro goes in motion, but again, handoff to Connor Muldowney. And what's he been doing on first down all night? Moving the ball. Gain of maybe 9 on this one. So bring up a 2nd and 1 now. So Coleman goes into motion this time and gets the ball on the outside edge, cuts it back in, and he's going to have the first down for the Cash Bulldogs. 6:28 left to go in the third quarter.
This is a really important drive for the Bulldogs here. You would like to see the Bulldogs control the football, drain a lot of that clock, and almost try to sap that momentum back away from the Spartans here.
So Gabe Diaz at the top of your screen, Baden Castro down at the bottom of your screen. With Connor Muldowney. He's going to stay in the backfield. 1st and 10, all tied up at 24 as Castro goes into motion. Hand off again to Connor Muldowney. Nice job making the first cut and gets another first down, almost up to midfield this time, up to the 47-yard line. Gain of 13 for Muldowney. So Cash doing what they've been doing best this entire year. They've been just methodically moving the ball, but they're going to have to cap off one of these drives again with a touchdown, no turnovers.
Yeah, we had the turnover at the end of the last half and then a missed field goal. Last touchdown, look back to Tisdale, turning that kickoff all the way back. And you've seen kind of Southeast kind of kick it away from him ever since that happened.
So Castro goes into motion. He's going to get the handoff off the left side. Got a couple of blockers and the edge down to the 35-30, knocked out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
There is a flag down from that near side, about at the first down marker.
I can see, yeah, it's about the 44-yard line or so. There's a flag. It'll be a holding on the Cache Bulldogs. That'd be why he had such a big hole over there.
Coach Griffin doesn't look too happy with that one. He's pointing over to the sideline, and
it's going to put him back. Just behind the sticks there.
I can kind of take a guesstimate of what Coach Griffin's complaining about. On that swing pass to Southeastern, it looks like he's been really close to holding a couple times on the corners with those receivers blocking, and that could be one of those, if you're going to throw the flag on us, can we throw a flag on them as well type deals right there.
It's going to be a 1st and 11. As the man goes into motion and hand off again to Connor Muldowney. He's going to have about 5 more yards again on 1st down, maybe 6. He's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs.
.430 and running down here in this 3rd quarter.
Scoring's kind of slowed down a little bit here. And
that's partially in thanks to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they're doing their best to slow this game down. Castro goes into motion, and another handoff to Muldowney. He makes the initial man miss. Going to be about a 3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs. 4 minutes left to go in 3rd quarter.
Wouldn't be surprised to see the Harbin sneak right here, the quick sneak right here from Tyler Harbin on 3rd and short.
So Harbin looks to the sideline, puts Muldowney at the bottom of the screen. I expect to see him put it in motion here. Nope, it's going to be a sneak and knocked back. Wow. Nice job by the Southeast Spartans.
Maybe, look like Markham at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know if they missed a block front or what, but the Southeast Spartans broke free, and it looks like Cache may be punting the ball here. So Cache is going to punt the ball, and again, we don't have Drake Jones to punt, so it's going to be Ben Angel
now,
the kicking duty.
Beware for a fake. We have seen
yeah.
Cache run.
There is a very good chance there could be a fake coming here, and it is a fake. And it's another jump pass again. He throws it up, and it's going to be incomplete. Same play we saw earlier in the year. And so the Southeast Spartan defense comes away with another stop.
And the jump pass might have almost harmed him there because he has 2 guys breaking wide open. He just, with the jump pass, he couldn't get enough on it to get over that athletic secondary there from the Spartans. And
so another stop for Southeast. 3 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up. Southeast with a chance to take the lead back. So again, another Cache drive stalls out. Michael Graham. Let's see. I guess we might see another little screenplay here as he tries to set it up, and he's going to go deep this time, and again has his brother wide open, but just overshoots him.
And you
as
see,
Maishawn Rose running free.
That's almost a play you see Cache utilize a lot. They'll run the screen when they do like to run the screen, and then you'll run that wheel route off of it, and it worked. He tried, thought he was going to be a hero and break around the block and make a play, and then, oh, no, it's a go route, and had him wide open and just
let him a little too far inside, but 2nd and 10 now for the Spartans. A little screen pass out to the flat, and just a matter of tackling again if you're the Cache Bulldogs, and again, another missed tackle. And it's going to be 3rd down now, 2. Cache having all kinds of trouble. Listen, I know what they're going to be doing in practice next week. They're going to be doing some tackling drills.
There is a flag down on the 50.
There's going to be a hold on Southeast.
There's that holding call Coach Griffin was asking for on the sideline over there earlier.
So the ball will be moved back now. 2:46 left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the 10th penalty of the night on the Spartans for 90 penalty yards. So far, only 3 penalties for 30 yards, all of which were holding against the Bulldogs.
So Michael Graham drops back to pass again. Got some pressure. Throws the ball over the middle. Nice job completing his pass. And this time the tackle's actually made, but still going to be a first down for the Southeast Spartans.
Yeah, and that's really tight coverage right there from number 7. That's Alex Heidenbright. And he's right there in the hip pocket. Just can't quite catch up. But
Michael Graham made a really nice throw.
Yeah, good play to make the tackle, though. Brings up a 1st and 10.
Southeast Spartans moving again. As Rodney Fields, the running back in the backfield with Michael Graham. And Michael Graham's going to drop back to pass again. Pressured and a little throw out to the flat again. And another missed tackle, and finally pulled out of bounds at the 33-yard line. But it's going to be another Southeast Spartan first down.
You know, excluding for the penalty, you've seen 4 passes on this drive for 4 first downs, one of which was called back due to the holding call. But this Southeast Spartan offense hasn't been the big play here, but it's been the efficient passing attack.
As Graham drops up the pass, throws the screen pass out again. Very accurate, that an easy gainer, but there's going to be another flag about the 30-yard line.
Southeast coaches up here in the press box are not very happy with that call. Fired up after that one. 2 flags down, actually.
Yeah, there's 2 flags.
Probably, you would expect maybe both of these to be holding in the vicinity they were thrown. But the one backside gets interesting because not really any reason to hold away from the play.
It's going to be a hold on, but that's going to be a personal foul on the defense. So the penalties will offset, and we'll replay the down.
Personal foul against the Bulldogs. Those 2 penalties offset. We will replay the down.
24-24 your score.
And that's something you can't have if you're Cash. I understand you're frustrated, but you're gifted a free 10 yards back with the holding call, and then you commit the personal foul and those offset. That's just lack of discipline right there from the Bulldog defense.
So Michael Graham again in the pocket. Very comfortable looking thrower back there. All kinds of pressure, breaks it free. He's going to have the first down easily and runs out of bounds at about the 18-yard line, gain of 15.
And you've seen the Bulldogs go with a smaller defensive front. Kind of an option for the speed here, trying to catch up with this Spartan offense. Minute 46 left here. Clock will fire once the chains are set.
So the one lone score in this half belonging to the Southeast Spartans. Trips to the bottom of your screen. As they're going to run a little option play. He's being chased up the backside, but got some room on the edge. And, man, the missed tackles again. He's still fighting, and he reaches out. Are they going to give it to him? No, he's going to be out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. But another first down taking us into the All-American Bank red zone. The Southeast Spartans, 1:36 remaining in the third quarter.
And he kind of fumbled that ball, and he reached out for the pylon there, but I guess the referee was ruling him down or the ball out of bounds. A lot of jerseys, not a lot of space. Kind of hard to see down there.
So the handoff is going to be to Rodney Fields, who's going to walk in for the touchdown. And the Southeast Spartans again take the lead, 30-24, 1:31 left to go in this third quarter. So back-to-back touchdown for the Southeast Spartans. Take a 6-point lead.
Offense will stay on the field. I
haven't seen them kick the extra point tonight, so they're going to run the option again with Michael Graham. And, yeah, nothing again. So 30-24 is your score here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
In this day and age, insurance companies are everywhere. Most online with nothing but an app to tell you what's going on. That's where we're different. I'm Scott Watson with Legacy Insurance Group. We are a local team with smiling faces and firm handshakes. We are independent, which helps ensure you are getting the best rate always. We're here in person with a phone in our hands, ready to help you anytime.
Scott Watson, Legacy Insurance Group. Click or call today.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network as the Southeast Spartans lead this one 30-24. Get set for another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everyone. Let's go to Wayne's. As Jamarcus Tisdale back deep, already taking one to the house tonight. Made a house call. Could sure use one of those right now, but I don't think they're going to kick him the ball anymore. See if they kick this short like they did last time. It's been a fun game tonight here, and it's going to be a short. It hits the Cache Bulldog, and guess what? Southeast Spartans think they recover the ball. And they do. Unbelievable. Cache Bulldogs turn their back to the ball. That was number 6, Jalen Mayhew. The Spartans jump on top of it.
And that's fundamental special team. You cannot turn your back until the ball crosses your head. And with that onside kick right there, it's pick your guy and kick it as hard as you can at him. And he did right there, and it'll be Spartan football.
So the Cache Bulldogs have got to get a stop right now. This is going to be important in this game. 1:30 left to go in the third quarter. Can they stop Michael Graham? Is he going to throw the ball out to Fields again? And that's a nice job of cutting back across and got all kinds of room on the outside and dragged down by Jamarcus Tisdale at the 32, but that's enough for another Southeast Spartan first down. One minute left to go here in the third quarter. So the Cache Bulldogs defense can stiffen up a little bit, maybe force a turnover. Really impressed by Michael Graham tonight, Rodney Fields, and Myshawn Graham as well. Southeast offense there. They score 56 a game for a reason. They definitely have some talent there. As Graham drops back to pass again, there was a hold that they didn't call. He throws it up deep, and this time Jamarcus Tisdale all over the coverage, and it is caught for a touchdown.
Flag down on the far side of the field right now.
There's a flag down at the 34-yard line. There's also going to be one in the end zone. It's going to be for taunting, but there's one back at the 34 as well.
But now here's where the bad thing becomes, is these both can be enforced, assuming that the dead ball taunting can be enforced regardless of the play being wiped off the board.
So let's see what the play is.
Discussion going on here. We have all but one official has joined this discussion in the middle of the field. Holding.
It's going to be holding on the Southeast Spartans.
Dead ball.
That's going to be dead ball personal foul on the Southeast Spartans. So a potential game-changing touchdown turned around by 2 penalties.
And you will mark off all 25 yards of these penalties.
This is going to be a killer.
As that is now the 12th penalty on the Spartans for 115 penalty yards.
Woo. You don't win many games with 115 penalty yards, but they've got the lead currently. 34 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Cache very fortunate right there.
They always say cats have 9 lives. Well, it feels like the Bulldogs have about 10 here tonight.
But you know, it's a 1st and 37, but listen, Southeast can get 1st and 37. I think they can get this.
Timeout, Bulldogs.
The Cache Bulldogs are going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. We got a fun one here, Spiegel. 30-24, Spartans lead your Cache Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Waste is dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We are a locally owned company. We're fast, professional, and affordable. High-quality customer service is our #1 focus, and we deliver every time. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Call or click today.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, we get a 1st and 37 now for the Southeast Spartans. Potential touchdown wiped off with a double penalty. Michael Graham, the lone man in the backfield right now. He's going to drop back to pass again. He's got some time, and he's being forced out of the pocket. He's got some room to run, and nice job of reading his blockers, cutting to the outside and going to get to the 43. So he gains a big chunk of it back. He's going to gain 16 of that back.
Seen a real soft three-man pass rush right there. Kind of tried to keep him contained, but he slips through, and there's just nobody home. And you've seen the Bulldogs set a spy on him through different times of the night. No spy there.
So make it 2nd and 21 now with 24 seconds left to go.
We got an official timeout on the field.
I think we've got a cramp maybe on the field or something. I'm not sure. That's 64. It's Braden Kern runs off the field.
Looks like, referee said his knee pads were not covering his knees.
Yeah,
Sent him off the field to make sure his knee pads were covering his knees.
So 2nd and 21, 24 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Michael Graham is going to hand the ball off for the rare handoff we've seen in this game. Make the tackle at the 35, so a gain of about 8, but still 3rd and 13 now. I think that's how we're going to end the third quarter. The Spartans lead this one over your Cache Bulldogs 30-24. Don't go anywhere. We've got an exciting finish for you. You're watching Cache Bulldog football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
.4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network as we get set for the Arvest Bank fourth quarter. 16 community banks in Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, and Kansas offering banking, mortgages, credit cards, and investments. Check out their convenient drive-through in cash. Arvest Bank, appreciate your sponsorship as a big 3rd and 13 as we start this fourth quarter. Southeast touchdown here might put this one away. I don't know if Cache is built to come back 2 scores in one quarter. They could, but certainly this is going to be an important play. You can limit this and make this a 4th and long. Michael Graham has been killing the Cache Bulldogs tonight, along with his brother Maishawn Graham and Rodney Fields, the junior running back.
You'd expect this to be 4-down territory here for the Spartans.
As Graham drops back to pass again, he's going to look deep this time, flushed out of the pocket and throws it deep. A high. It's going to be up for grabs. And who gets it? The Cache Bulldogs fight for the ball, and it falls incomplete.
That's almost a fly ball to the center fielder right there.
The Cache secondary there. Yeah, that's one. I'm going to bring baseball terminology. Somebody needs to call that, right? Somebody needs to make a play on that because own man fought for the ball, falls incomplete, brings up 4th and 13 again.
That one was thrown so high, you almost could have fair caught it.
It's 4th and 13, but you don't want Michael Graham. We went to 4th and 13. 11:51 left to go now. Can the Cache Bulldogs get a stop as Graham drops back to pass and looks deep again over the middle, throws a frozen rope too long, and turnover on downs for the Southeast Spartans. The Cache Bulldog defense gets a stop when they need it.
They needed that stop big, and now they got it, and now it's going to be the offense here. You're down by 6.
I think you might see a heavy dose of Connor Muldowney on this drive. What a fun game this is tonight.
that 1 point could come up to be huge here down the stretch because just a touchdown on a PAT here wins you this, or will give you the lead part. And at this point, expect to see maybe a few more lead changes here down the stretch.
Harbin comes out again with Connor Muldowney in the backfield. Tyree Coleman, I believe, at the bottom of your screen. Brady Castro at the top as Castro goes into motion. The handoff is to Connor Muldowney, and the ball is, they're trying to strip at the ball, but he spins out and still gets 5 yards again on first down.
And you talk about seeing a heavy dose from Muldowney.
Yeah.
You could also see a wrinkle, and see one of them trick plays, wrinkles in the playbook come here. It's getting time kind of to empty the bag and attempts to win this one.
Yeah, I don't know if one score is going to win this or not.
No. It would surprise me if it does, Billy.
Harbin goes up under center, 2nd and 5. 11-10 left to go as Coleman goes into motion. Harbin drops back to pass. He's pressured. He's going to throw a deep ball up. He's got a man, but he overshoots Braden Castro at the 25. And so they do take the shot. Can't quite come up with the catch.
Kind of under pressure there. And
yeah.
He had his man beat once again. Just missed him. There is a flag down on the field.
And there's a face mask on the defense.
That is going to be the 3rd time we've seen that defensive front called for a face mask here tonight. As that'll be the 13th penalty for 130 yards.
130 yards of penalties for the Spartans tonight. Catch Bulldogs getting another gift of life here as Coleman goes into motion. Handoff is, did he put the ball on the ground? I think he comes on top of it, Connor Muldowney.
Yeah, just a good push out there from the Spartan defense. Kind of hit him early, hit him in the backfield. That'll be a 2-yard loss. Almost hit as soon as he got the ball there. Lucky to hold on to that one, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 now with 10:45 left to go here in the Arvis Bank 4th quarter. As a Cash Bulldog defense trying to get the play call in here. Play clock is down to 7. So Coleman goes into motion, and handoff is to Fistine Kyrie Coleman, who's only gained about 4 on the play, maybe 5.
Obviously, 4-down territory here
for sure,
the
yeah.
Bulldogs. I mean,
it's going to be a 3rd down.
So wouldn't be surprised to see a dose of Muldowney here to maybe give you a 1st down, maybe set up a 4th and short here.
3rd down and 7 now for the Cash Bulldogs. Trying to pick up this out-of-district win. We're going home back to Ulrich Stadium next week to take on the Elk City Elks in a big 4A1 matchup. As Castro goes into motion, the handoff is going to Connor Muldowney, and unbelievable this time. Guess who it is? That's Rodney Fields.
So that's going to set up a 4th and 10.
It's going to be a 4th and 10 now for the Cash Bulldogs. I think we'll see the punt team come out here. They're going to have to get another stop, though. All of a sudden, the Cash Bulldog offense kind of stalling out a little bit. There's been Angel back there to kick the ball. We've seen a fake last time with the Cash Bulldogs. 9 minutes left to go in the ball game.
You'd likely see him angle this to the wide side of the field and try and keep it out of the hands of the return man here.
Billy Palmer along with J.W. DeSilver. There's the snap, and Ben is going to kick the ball, and it's going to be a decent kick. Depends on where it bounces at. The receiver takes it inside the 5 and cuts out to the far side of the field, but he's going to be reverse field, and he's got some room. Another missed tackle. The Cash Bulldog defense is going to be there to push him out of bounds at about the 22-yard line, but again, nice job that time by Myshawn Graham.
Just effort there. He thought he had him contained about the 10 and then cuts back and almost gave him about at the 3-yard line, and then he just uses his speed and athleticism to get to the outside, and not really a huge gain, only probably about 15, but he might have ran 35 yards to get that 15 on the return right there.
So the Cash Bulldog defense again needing another big stop down a score. Can't really afford to get down 2 scores with just at 8.5 minutes left to go in this game. Very impressed with the Spartan offense tonight. Michael Graham. And the Cash Bulldog defense will jump off sides, giving them free 5 yards.
That's the first time we've seen this Southeast team really go to that hard count tonight, and it worked. And in a big spot, too, as that'll make the job much easier here on first down for the Spartans.
So Michael Graham still at quarterback for the Spartans. Looks to the sideline here to get the play. Trip receivers to the top one, lone at the bottom. And he's going to hand the ball off to Rodney Fields and makes a couple man miss. And, man, the speed is there. He's going to have the first down all the way up to the 37-yard line. Gain of 10 on the play for Rodney Fields.
And you wonder if you'll see Southeast kind of start running the ball more. You'd almost expect an offense to start running the ball in this situation here, but it's just been hard here to kind of not go for the points here, put this one away early.
We'll see if they're just going to feed Rodney Fields here. It might be kind of smart just to kind of salt this one away.
But with the way penalties have been tonight for this Spartans team, it's hard to not just go score.
And his handoff to Fields again. It makes the first man miss. Another guy miss. Fights hard to gain about 4 on the play. Really should have been stopped at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great effort right there from Rodney Fields. He's met super deep in the backfield and just kind of dances and skirts his way around there for a gain.
So 7:40 left to go in this ball game. Cash trying to move to 3-2 on the season. Spartans trying to pick up their 4th victory. We're moving back into district play next week. They're running a little option out to the right side in the pitch, and if he makes a man miss, he's going to have a couple of yards. They're going to bring him a 3rd and 3 now. Even though the Bulldogs had that one snipped out, still able to get a few yards on the play.
This would be a huge stop here for this defense. Watch the long count. Definitely watch the screen or the swing pass.
Yeah, a little swing pass is probably in play. Next week, Elk City on the plate for the Cash Bulldogs and Carl Albert for Southeast.
We'll see number 14, Junior Bonilla, coming in the running back spot here. Maybe more of a power back here, the sophomore.
So Michael Graham is going to keep the ball and reads his blocker and is going to have the first down. Makes another man miss, gets to the outside, cuts it back in, and trips himself up. It's going to have the first down at the 37-yard line in Cash Bulldog territory.
And as I might have mentioned, something was up, and Bonilla came in and delivered a beautiful lead block right there. Kind of spring that one around the edge. Make it first down here.
19-yard gain on the play by Michael Graham. Southeast looking to put this game away. Cash Bulldogs trying to hang in this down a touchdown.
6:25 and counting on the clock here.
So they're going to be motion in the backfield. Running back kind of lean forward a little bit. They're going to let that go. Michael Graham drops back to pass again. A little swing pass, and it's dropped. It's going to be an incomplete play. Well, they're calling that a lateral?
They're calling that a lateral, and they're going to mark them down here at the 40.
Interesting.
As it was close there, but we're discussing it, and yeah, it's going to be called a lateral there.
Wow, that ball was live. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 13 now.
And on those, that's why coaches say just go jump on it. When it's in between like that, just go jump on it. Don't leave any question to the referee's call.
Caswell's going to try to put some pressure on Michael Graham, and he does have a guy, and it's going to be a sack at the 50-yard line.
That is number 23. That is R.J. Samuels filling in for Drake Jones, and gets the sack, and going to make this 3rd and really long here for the Southeast Spartans.
3rd and 24 now for Southeast. 5:05 left to go. Cash not out of this one yet. Trying to get a stop here.
5 minutes under 5 now on the clock here.
You just need to keep this to, maybe a 10-yard gain or less, and you should have the ball in good field position. You don't want to give them any chance. So they're going to roll out, and I think they're going to run an option, looking to throw the ball again, though, and he's going to cut it back, but makes another man miss, and they're going to have to get some speed on the outside. He's got a couple of blockers, and he is going to have very close to the first down. He's going to be about 5 or 6 yards short, but he's going to give him a chance, about 20-yard gain on the play.
As he rolls out right, and the Bulldog defense overcommits to the backside, and he's able to slip back out of that and pick up a huge gain, and he's about a couple inches away from breaking that for a touchdown, but just tripped up. It'll bring up a 4th and 4. I would not be surprised to see that swing pass out of the backfield here.
You might see that little option play again, trying to get him to jump off sides. 4 minutes left to go in this ball game. 4th and 4 for the Southeast Spartans. Score here probably puts this game away, and it's going to be that swing pass to the outside, and he is going to be stopped short of the first down. The Cache Bulldogs turn him over on downs.
That's a huge. That's number 7, Alex Heidenbright, making a great play. Read the swing pass and wraps him up in the backfield, and your Bulldogs are going to have a shot here on offense. 3:50 left. Once again, only down by 6.
That
a
play,
touchdown ties.
That little swing pass has been eating up Cache all night long, but they finally figure it out when the game is on the line. Under 4 minutes now, need to go down and make a score. And if they score here, all those 2-point attempt conversions when the kicker's not out there could come back to really bite Southeast here in the end. Because Cache does have a kicker, goes by the name of Shane Feeback. So if they do score, he will have to convert the extra point. But again, I don't know if you want to give him much time at all. So the hand is on the edge. He's got a lot of room. He's got to make a man miss, and does. Castro gets to the outside edge, to the 45, to the 50-yard line inside Southeast territory, all the way down to the 49.
That's a huge run there by Braden Castro. Braden Castro makes a man miss in the backfield and then just keeps on going. Picks up about 20 on that play.
23-yard gain on the play for Braden Castro. 3:40 left to go in this ball game. Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining.
Once you get deep enough here, this almost plays into Cache's favors as they can juice this clock and not give the Spartans a lot of time to
Yeah,
respond.
that's the thing, right? You can score here, and you need to score, but if you score, you cannot give them any time at all. As Christian Bennett goes into motion for the first time, and Jack Vinyl makes a couple of men miss, and still on his feet, the little bowling ball. Going to gain 7 yards on the play. The 5'9", 190 senior. Going to bring a 2nd and 3 now. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in this ball game. Thank you for joining us on the Oklahoma Sports Network tonight. It's been a super fun game here on a Thursday night, Spiegel Stadium. 2 teams that, again, this is not a district game, but 2 teams that, man, they both want this one. It's Harbin's at quarterback, and they put Christian Bennett into motion. Hand off to Jack Vinyl, and he's swallowed up for a couple-yard loss on the play.
Seen more and more of that as this Southeast Spartan defensive line has kind of got adjusted to that, and, Bulldog down on the field, that will be Vinyl.
There's a Cache Bulldog down the field. We're going to take a timeout with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cache Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cache Road.
Feet. We use them every day. Working, playing, and usually taking them for granted. If your feet hurt, see the professionals at Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic. They've been serving Southwest Oklahoma for the past 36 years, providing the highest quality care and combining the latest technology with old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. With 3 locations to serve you, Lawton, Duncan, and Altus. Call today or visit us online at swokfoot.com.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 2:26 left to go in this ball game. Cash, a big 3rd and 4 upcoming. As Carmel Downey is in the backfield with Tyler Hartman. Braden Castro to the bottom of your screen. Now, this will be 4 down territory, no doubt about it. As the handoff is to Braden Castro on the edge, makes a man miss. Going to have the first down inside the 35, down to the 34-yard line. So first down now, 2:10 left to go in the ball game. Cash a touchdown away from tying this game up. Hasn't scored in this second half yet. Ball is at the 35 now.
For the last Cash offensive touchdown, you have to go back to the second drive of the game when Harbin threw it to Lima. Since then, the only touchdown came on the Tisdale kick return and then a feedback field goal as well.
So Castro goes into motion. Harbin's going to drop back to pass and throws deep, and I think overshoots everybody here as Cash tried to take his shot. Brings up a 2nd and 10 now with 1:49 left to go in the fourth quarter. Brought to you by Arbis Bank.
This game started, I said I had concern that this was going to come down to whoever had the ball last. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Right now, the Cash Bulldogs have the football.
So Tyler Harbin still a quarterback. Conable down in the backfield. They put a man in motion. That is Braden Castro, and he makes a man miss, and he gets to the outside edge to the 30, inside the 25, down to the 20, cuts and makes another man miss, and he's going to take this to the house for a 35-yard Cash Bulldog touchdown.
That is just the athleticism of Braden Castro. Give your playmakers the ball when it matters. And Braden Castro makes a great run down this near side on the reverse, and the ball game is tied for right now.
Really does a nice job of tight lining and cutting that back in. I thought he might have had a chance to go out of bounds right there, but missed tackling again. This time it's on the Southeast Spartan side, and the Bulldogs are an extra point away from taking the lead in this ball game. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there is still a minute 37 left to go in this game, and so don't go anywhere, regardless of what happens with this extra point. As Shane Feeback is set to kick it. The snap is good. Hold this down. The kick is going to be up and good. And the Cash Bulldogs take a 31-30 lead. Now the Spartans are going to have to answer back with 1 minute and 37 seconds left to go. You're watching Cash Bulldog football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
You deserve the best, and the Billingsley family of dealerships has delivered award-winning service since 1963. View our inventory when it's convenient for you at BillingsleyFord.com. That's the Billingsley way. Score big at Billingsley Hyundai. Experience the all-new 2023 Hyundai Palisade. This upscale SUV seats 8 and packs a powerful V6 to get you on your journey. Get yours today at Billingsley Hyundai. That's the Billingsley way.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, the Cash Bulldogs have a 31-30 lead over the Southeast Spartans with 1:37 left to go in the ball game as we get set for another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everyone. Let's go to Wayne's as the Southeast Spartans here. Got a couple of men deep that are dangerous. Myshawn Graham and Rodney Fields, who really have been the playmakers tonight for the Southeast Spartans. So I don't know if you want to kick them the ball, but you also don't want to give them a short field.
Now here comes the determining factor. Normally you'd say we can't let them into field goal range, but we have yet to see a field goal kicker come out for the Spartans. So really you're playing touchdown or bust here if you're the Southeast Spartan offense.
Shane Feeback sets up like he's going to kind of pooch kick this one. We'll see here. And he does. It's taken at the far side on the 20-yard line. The ball's put on the ground, and Let's see. Oh, it's smashed hard at the 25, and so Southeast going to have to go 75 yards. It doesn't appear that they have a kicker tonight.
It does not, but here's with his offense tonight. They got a minute 32, and they got 3 timeouts still left on the clock, and that'll be, with the way this Southeast offense operated tonight, that'll be plenty of time for them to operate here deep late.
Plenty of time for this explosive offense led by Michael Graham at quarterback.
And you see a nickel formation here from Cash. Not surprising here, as you'll really only see 1, maybe 2 true linebackers in the game. A lot of secondary in the game here for the Bulldogs.
Now really what could kill you here is Michael Graham getting out of the pocket and running. They're going to throw that little swing pass out, and again, makes a couple men miss, but finally tackled at the 34 by number 14. That's Braden Kavanaugh on the tackle.
Good job, Braden Kavanaugh, to chase that down from the backside. Really commits hard to that. Gets them brought down inbounds. Clock will roll. Minute 20 left.
This Cash Bulldogs playing a couple men deep there, and Michael Graham drops back to pass and going to throw it deep out. And a really pretty ball, and did he have the man inbounds?
Incomplete.
Let's see here.
He
They're
signals him out of
him
bounds.
out of bounds. And they're going to call it an incomplete pass. It's going to. Man, I really wish we had replay in high school football. It'd be nice to see a couple of the plays tonight, see what they actually look like there. Now, the only thing that could have happened there, I thought he might have had that ball, but I guess that back foot might have been out of bounds.
You got to trust the guy on that sideline, as he has the best view in the house of that play. You know, we're over here on the other side.
3rd down and 2 now for the Cash Bulldogs. For the Southeast Spartans, excuse me. They're going to have the first down up to the 40-yard line. Minute 5 left to go. Again, all 3 timeouts for the Southeast Spartans remaining.
Clock will stop while the chains get set, which will help this Spartan offense here.
Ball at the 40. Southeast still very much in this game with 1 minute left, just needing a touchdown. As Michael Graham, not any pressure on him. They're going to let him have plenty of time. Throws an out route, and it's going to be incomplete. Stop the clock. Bring up a 2nd and 10 now. 52 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter.
More so, he just kind of threw that one away. Just nothing was there. Decided to save time. It's 52.7 left now on the clock. All 3 timeouts still for this Spartan offense.
Cash with a narrow lead in this one, 31-30. Any score will take this game for the Spartans. Graham is going to be putting under pressure, throws a high, deep ball. It's going to be up for grabs and knocked away by the Cash Bulldogs. 3rd and 10.
Great coverage from Nick Johnson and Gabe Diaz there, as he almost went over the top and got that, but gets it brought away. But they'll bring up a 3rd and 10 here for the Spartan offense. Bulldog defense really needs to play back here, watch the deep pass. That's obviously a no-brainer situation, but as it's gone tonight, this Spartan offense has been able to throw the ball almost at will here tonight so far.
Cannot let a man get behind you. 45 seconds left to go. 3rd and 10 now for the Southeast Spartans, needing any kind of score to win this ball game. Michael Graham is going to draw back again, throw another deep out. He's got a man out there, and it is incomplete, bringing up a 4th down now for the Southeast Spartans.
That's a good – Gabe Diaz playing that deep safety spot, times it perfectly, and he lays a lick on him as that ball gets close. It'll bring up a 4th and 10. There will be a timeout on the field by the Spartans.
We're going to take it with them here. 38 seconds left to go. Cash leads us from 31-30. You're watching Cash Bulldog football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
Fourth and 10 for the Southeast Spartans. Cash Bulldogs lead us from 31-30 as time is ticking away. 38-6 left, and there's 2 timeouts left for Southeast. Cash Bulldogs have 3, and so they've got to get a first down here as Michael Graham drops back to pass. Gets some pressure on him by number 76. Gets to the outside edge, and I don't know if they're going to call a face mask or a horse call or something right there, but it's going to be right at the first down marker. And I think he's going to have the first down. It's going to be super close. They haven't moved him yet, but he's right there.
I think we're going to see a measurement. Ooh,
they're going to give him a first down. 31 seconds left to go. Southeast still very much alive.
Thought you might have seen a measurement there, but White Hat was sure of it. First down, 50 yards and 31 seconds left.
So Southeast looking to the sidelines here. They still got their 2 timeouts left with 31 seconds.
Got out of bounds, which
Cats
will stop the
Bulldogs
clock.
are going to have to tackle and make sure they play good, decent coverage here. As Michael Graham looks again in the pocket, flushed out, and going to have to run, and he is hit and almost knocked the ball loose from at the 45-yard line, where Southeast is going to have to take their second timeout of this half. 22 seconds left to go. This may come down to a jump ball, Hail Mary.
And you see this Bulldog defense is doing a great job here. Set a spy that time, and he does his job. He plants him there, does not give him much room on that quarterback draw or scramble.
31-30 your score as the Cats Bulldogs trying to move to 3-2 on the year, which would surpass the win total from last year. 2-8 last year. Cash was 0-7 in district play, worst since 2014. Trying to get their third win, and really this win against a 5A team can give you some momentum going back into district.
It might only be one game in the record book, but once you get halfway to the season, having that above 500 record gives you that morale boost to finish the remaining 5 weeks strong, hopefully make a playoff spot.
Just a game like this can give you so much momentum if you come out on top. Now, if you lose it, it could break some momentum for sure as well. So Michael Graham again, 22 seconds left to go. 2 receivers to the top and bottom of the screen. Drops back pass. Delayed blitz by number 23. Forces Graham out of the pocket, and he's going to have to run out to the 41-yard line where they're going to have to take their last time out of this game with 12 seconds left to go. Wow. 12 seconds left to go in this game.
It'll be 3rd and short, did not get the first down.
Yeah, so they do not have any timeouts left. So they're going to have to get a play that gets out of down or gets a first down and gets up to the line quickly to be able to.
Yeah, that's what you're telling them here. Is if we get the first down, if we're out of bounds, you've got to get on the ball and spike it.
Yeah.
You've got to get on the ball and spike it. And make sure you get set because a false start could be costly here late. As we've already seen 13 penalties for 130 yards. Cost the Spartans here tonight. And you've got to imagine how heavy the no kicker is weighing on the Spartans here, as they have been 0 for 5 here tonight on 2-point conversions.
Yeah, that is an absolute killer.
With a kicker, you assume it's a 35-31, completely different complex to this ballgame, but it's right as it stands right now, 31-30 with 12 seconds left. This next 12 seconds might determine the outcome of this Bulldog season.
Might see a little out route here. We've got Rodney Fields on the bottom of your screen.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a draw here from either quarterback or running back. Get it, get down, spike it, and then get a play called here.
My Sean also at the bottom. Graham. Michael Graham in the backfield. One receiver up top. You got one-on-one coverage up there. And he's looking that way. He wants the one-on-one coverage. He's going to throw this one up for grabs, and he's got a chance at it and knocked away. That'll be 4th down now.
That's number 15, Kyrie Coleman. At the last second comes away and swats that one away. Not in my house. And it will bring up a 4th and 1, 4.9 left.
It all comes down to this final play here for both teams.
With no timeouts, you'd assume that this is the ball game either way here with less than 5 seconds remaining on the clock.
Either way this one goes, got to give credit to both of these teams for a hard-fought game here on a Thursday night. Shotgun formation for Michael Graham, who's played a great game tonight. He's going to drop back to pass and flush out of the pocket. He's going to have to throw this one up for grab. Throws it up to the end zone, and there's a chance, and it is caught for a touchdown. Oh, my. On a Hail Mary play, on a throw with triple coverage. And the Cash defenders are not too happy about something there. Let's see, the refs are talking about this one.
The refs are converging about something.
Yeah. And let's see what's going on here, if they're going to keep this, because the refs are talking about this.
Well, we saw the referee here on the right side of the field signal touchdown. Could be, and I think that's really good. I think they're going to put a sign about the PAT.
Ball game.
And that is going to be the ball game as the Southeast Spartans win this one on a Hail Mary last second play. Coach Farron Griffin is not happy at all, as Michael Graham really threw that up into triple coverage.
And just, that's like I said, you just let your athletes make a play. And I think that was his brother who came down with that one in the end zone.
So Myshawn Graham again with the unbelievable catch. Wow. 36-31 your final. Southeast Spartans win this one. We'll come back and put a bow on it on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
You ever have a meal so good you want to dance? If you haven't yet, you will. At Gangnam Style Korean Barbecue, that's our goal. We serve only the best in Korean cuisine. We've got several different flavors of bulgogi and fried rice, premium fish plates, and sushi. Our customers love us, and you will too. Check out our menu and even order online. Come on in and we'll show you how we do it Gangnam Style.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network as the Southeast Spartans come away with the 36-31 non-district win over the Cass Bulldogs on a 40-yard Hail Mary from Michael Graham to his brother Myshawn Graham, who really had no business catching that ball with three men on him.
Triple coverage and just kind of, that's when, it's called a Hail Mary for a reason. He threw it up and prayed, and it was an amazing catch by Myshawn Graham in the back of the end zone to steal this one away from the Bulldogs.
Several penalties tonight. How many penalties did Southeast end up with tonight?
Southeast racked up 13 penalties for 130 yards, and the Bulldogs had 4 penalties for 35 yards, but the Bulldogs ended up turning the ball over twice tonight, then once with the fake punt failed. The Spartans, relatively clean game, besides for that one fumble, really played a really clean game. Well, protecting the football-wise, not penalty-wise, but not a lot to say about that one.
So the Cass Bulldogs come away on the short end tonight as we end non-district play officially now, as the Southeast Spartans win this one 36-31. Next week we'll be back at home at the friendly confines of Ulrich Stadium, where we will take on Elk City in a big district matchup. And got to think that Coach Griffin is going to have them ready after this loss. And Southeast doesn't get any easier. They've got to play Carl Albert next week.
Yeah, that'll be a tough one
as they get back
for the Spartans, as they have built a juggernaut over there at Carl Albert.
So 36-31 your final. Southeast Spartans win this one over the Cass Bulldogs. For J.W. Silver, Adam Gutierrez, Caleb Hannabass, I'm Billy Palmer. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Here at Pam & Barry's team, we've been helping you through the real estate process for more than 20 years.
We want to thank you for choosing our team to help you.
We sold our house at full asking price, and it took less than about a week to get our full asking price with Pam & Barry.
Don't go at it alone.
Let us handle it all here.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Hey there, I'm Trent Logan. Just so happens, I like to sell houses the fancy way. Hello, here for paint night.
Sit down, Trent.
That ready? What's the deal? You guys didn't bring your own gear? I'm so dadgum fancy. When I do art and stuff, I don't even have time to take a break. Tender me, babe. You know, you can buy or sell your house with any realtor, but if you want to do it the fancy way, call me. Cheers.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.